guys, how's it going? I probably should have taken painkillers. I'm gonna be so real. But I didn't. I think it'll be fine. Hi guys. I have hot cider, water, and food. So it should be fine, in theory. We'll see if that happens. I think this is the most people I've had in one stream at any given point in time. So that's fun for me. Let's see. Let me just shift some things over really quickly. Come on. There we go. There we go. Hello. Okay. So, last time I left off on the break. So that's where we're starting up on, is finishing the end of break. I don't know how loud this is going to be. If this is louder than you can hear me, let me know. Or if it's just way loud, let me know. I'll fix it.
And we're back. Hello, everyone, except one.
Hell no!
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's still pretty good.
Getting.
But still.
Frog A-L. Not even curve.
Alright, I'm happy
L.
the spell I looked up is a sorcerer spell, not a warlock spell. Whew! Whew! I'm preparing myself.
It's fine. It's fine. How was everyone's break? What snacks did you grab?
I just got...
I'm totally going to answer this question because I do in fact have Snick Snacks. I have brownies and I have pizza. You'll probably hear my fan in the background, but I can turn up my microphone, and that should help. I can also turn down the desktop audio. I think that should help. Okay. I turned down the desktop audio and I turned up my mic.
My Diet Coke. That's
So,
all I got.
I got a non-diet Coke.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. I also redid my makeup because for some reason this corner of my eye keeps watering, so I kept on like messing up, even though I did a terrible crying performance. The other times I practiced, I cried. This one I couldn't cry, but I guess it was stage fright and all that. So. I almost did. I almost did, and then of course the whole spell came, and I was like, "Don't hurt my friends." We're kind of friends, I guess.
If I didn't interrupt you, you would have gotten there.
I would have gotten there, yeah.
Our characters are friends now. Suck it.
We are friends now.
What's up?
I guess to show off because I got myself here.
Oh yeah.
I got myself flowers.
Chat, I'm gonna open you on my phone so that I don't have to...
Thank you. It's
Oh my
carnations
gosh,
and roses
hell
and this
yeah.
other white flower that I don't know, but I was like, this is very Cali appropriate, so this is my arrangement.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It's very heavy though, so I gotta make sure it doesn't
Taste the beautiful flowers.
pierce the flowers.
Okay.
No,
Chat,
okay,
you're
right,
pulled
so
up on my phone so that I can still reach you while watching.
You can get out of your setup.
This
easier
is
than
my
I can.
little raven.
Cute.
Their name is Eclipsa, and they are inspired
Hell
from a
yeah.
character I play in another game playing called Eclipsa, who is a were-raven.
That's super fun, actually.
It's super fun to play with.
That's great.
Oh, they're so incredible. It's actually based on a character I created with a lovely, I don't know if anyone knows, Haunted Hostess when they did
Yep.
They had a pet named Eclipsa, the were-raven, and I asked if I could OC that raven, and they said yes. I was like, yes! So... So cute.
T Tempest says, "Hey, I bought that for them."
Yeah, no, that's my friend T. That's my friend T. She's actually one of my players in my Chronicles of Chaos campaign. So she plays a lovely ladybard.
Lovely ladybard. No,
Yeah,
good.
she plays
We're
a
just talking
lovely
about,
ladybard.
about tea and ladybards.
T
Ayo.
Ladybards and tea. Interesting.
Ladybugs and tea. Yes, exactly.
I love it. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
just trying
This
to...
is still very hot. I just did this.
I had that planned for weeks afterwards. I was like,
It was
this is
so
something-
beautiful.
That was
Kelly
so
That was
much
really
fun.
good.
I
Kelly-
loved that. The potion was really perfect timing too.
That was
It was. It was so good.
It was very
Not me having to sit and remember the conversations and shit that happened beforehand. I think I got it. I think we're
very
good.
good. I will say, above table, Callie has never made a love potion ever, but that does not mean she hasn't made potions that have emotions equivalent to love, and one of them is affection.
Well, like
Yeah.
what's nice about that versus like a strictly love potion though is it's like you're not
Yeah.
doing anything against your own character. You're just like
Yeah.
possibly things that you were already wanting to do. This just heightens some of those things.
Yep.
And make it
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
Sorry, I'm theorizing what would happen if Duke got one.
Yeah. At least it wasn't another one that could have been a little bit more spicy. Yeah.
Ayo.
was it Kurt who got discussed when Straight was like literally on their hat
Yes.
and it's just like
Yeah.
wait,
Yes.
good.
Yes. But above table, there is a lust potion in Callie's inventory that she could have gotten.
Oh yeah. I was kind of hoping for it.
It would have been.
I'm not saying that you should have one, but I think bloodlust would also be a fun.
Ooh.
Like
Bloodlust.
lust,
yes.
Or like
Yes.
rave.
Lust,
Oh yeah.
it just has blood in it.
Yeah. No.
That would be really cool.
All right. Where's my notes? Where
Potion
are my
of the-
notes? This is not Callie's book, but I will write it down. Bloodlust.
So diving back in, her with your perception check, you also notice that there seem to be large strip. The entire ground is kind of covered with that viscous, clinging ooze that is,
Hell
kind
yeah.
of spreads like webs across the ground in various
Hell yeah.
areas. There does seem to be various pathways where you can walk without traversing that, but it covers the entirety of the floor. There is a heinous amount of chittering and low gargling and high-pitched shrills coming from around the corner where this bright light is, and that the frog has now disappeared behind. But to your left, that's kind of blocking off
I'm sorry. Hold on.
pitched shrills coming from around the corner where the bright.
I just want to bring attention to Chelsea's face. The amount of, like, frustration that's there.
This bright light is, and that the frog has now disappeared behind.
Look at
but
that. Look
to your
at
left,
that.
That's kind of blocking off that light. You notice there's a bit of dissonance in the pathway, in the stonework. And as you look and kind of like shift your body, you see that there's actually a small entryway there. But let's see if I can get this to work. Hey, there we go.
Yo.
Zatara's learning.
Wait, I can be involved, please. I don't want
Okay, so this is something. I'm the one who created the overlays for this, and Zatara's never had to run it by himself. I've always been there to help out, especially when it comes to the different overlays, because I actually have 2 different stream setups to go with each overlay, and it's fine that you didn't use the other one. It's okay, but that reaction was great. Because we've only shown a map 2 other times, but they were like super early on in the campaign. But yeah, you're doing great, Zatara. Good job.
get the link.
Wait, over in the private chat on StreamYard is the very first post. I can post it again. Here.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm looking at
Yeah.
it now. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm looking at it
No,
now.
you're good.
Yeah, one of the biggest things is the music cutting out. But that's why I uploaded stuff to StreamYard so that you can have things on a loop that fades in and out of the thing, and you can play music in the background while casting something else. That's why I uploaded the music there. So, future reference.
Okay,
You're
okay,
good,
okay.
you're
I'm going in.
Me too.
Yay!
So
We don't fix anything in post.
in this area here, where you you see this dissidence happening.
I think I'm on. I'm on a completely different page.
Oh, are you all? You all
I
may
see-
be on the different page.
I see the one with the snake.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me
That
see
was
the
the last map we had.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all good.
Chink. There we go. Now you all should see the right thing.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
there
oh,
What is it on the
Um,
top left?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Control
Got
5.
it?
Don't worry
There
about
we
the
go.
thing that definitely is going to try to kill us now.
No. Here's the thing. We don't fix anything in post. There's a difference. We don't fix anything in post.
Just let me give
probably
you control of all of your characters.
I
real
can
quick.
control my character.
Who
Thank you.
wants to control Duke? Or should I just make that everyone?
everyone.
Everyone,
Okay.
that way if someone has to walk away, we can still...
I'm so excited for this, actually. People trying to figure out how to use Duke in combat.
Duke charges in.
No, yeah, and Kerr is going to be like, I got this, boo, and then completely overtake him.
Boo?
Mostly because he likes to
Boo?
Controlled by all players. Also, I'm gonna grab one of these guys.
Holy shit, that thing's huge!
Oh, yeah,
Big,
it's
yeah.
gonna kill us. If we're a 5x5, is...
Oh yeah, I forgot to set up Shadow of War stuff. I'm also not paying for Roll20 because that's ridiculous.
Real.
So, you guys can just see everything, but technically you can't see that yet. You can see what chat can see, which is what is on screen.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't
Great.
know what he's talking
All
about.
of us saying that thing's huge
This-
is only an indicator for a fun time for them.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
Absolutely.
This one here
Nothing
by
could
you
go wrong, guys.
is this blue tinted one is yours, and I'm gonna
Dad.
put control
Yay!
under.
Thank you.
Can go wrong.
For
Oh, I know I'll see it eventually, but I don't know what the hell they're talking about right now.
There.
Ferdinand is now yours to control spree, which I guess you're technically with Ferdinand.
Yeah, Kelly is still next to.
So we'll put you guys here.
Gar, stop moving away. I'm trying to be next to you.
I'm not
What?
moving.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
moving
then-
everyone.
They're
There we
moving
go.
me. It's
There.
not
This
me.
is more.
There we go.
I'm
Yeah,
not
this
the
is more
me.
how it is. There we go.
Cool.
Setting the scene. So, here is where you see that small little hidden entryway with that perception check. What would you all like to do?
Callie, having immediately seen the book, is like, he has it. He has it.
Mm-hmm.
The frog has it. Actually, because I have reference. Hold on, I gotta.
Ooh, hydrate.
grab with it.
Hydrate.
Oh,
Hydrate.
alright. Clink. I refilled my water for this, guys. Thank you.
Hold on. Let me first hydrate.
For those who weren't here last time, every time hydrate is redeemed in show, I do it here because why not?
Hydrate.
Making up for the missed hydrates.
And for reference, because I do have it, this is the book that
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh, that's really cool.
And I actually did write like runes and stuff in it.
Hell yeah.
that's so fun.
So cool.
I love that.
There's something more fun than making an art fantasy book where it's like, doesn't need to be nice.
I-
so pretty.
Okay, I actually have one started for Duke, but I haven't gotten very far into it because I've mentioned a couple of times, just in the background of things, like when Duke has free times, he sketches stuff to various degrees of good. And I have one that at the Ren Fair I started doodling stuff that would make sense for Duke to have in this little sketchbook. Eventually I'll show it to people, but it's not done yet.
No,
This
it's
needs-
pretty.
Still pretty, but yeah, you recognize. I recognize that this is the book that he holds, and I
Yes.
point this out to everybody. This is the book, and it's just like, well, I may have a way to get it back, but I'm going to need to go forward. Is that okay?
Do I still?
You're not going
It's
to-
over there somewhere.
We're all here together. And that frog is going to fucking die.
Oh, I see
We
that look in
killing
your
him?
eyes.
Sitting out looking, Kerr's eyelash was like, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Like
good.
someone else feels my rage.
Me and that frog has some unfinished
Okay.
business, so we got your back.
Thank you. Well, again, I only have the one use of it. If I can get close enough and maybe could use my mage hand, because it's with my other magic, I might be able to get it out of his hands. but I need to get close enough first.
Yoink.
How close?
Within 30 feet of him.
Surveying the area, it's really dark in here. You were saying, like it's like 100 something feet. Like I can see now. Like there's so much room. We won't be able to see much. But I have 60 feet, 60 acorns of dark vision.
Yeah, and I have 120.
Okay, so you can see a little bit more than me.
So
I got nothing.
The map is the measure is accurate. So 60 feet. If you peer around the corner, you'll be able to see these 3 cryptics here. And Callie, you can see way more.
Okay.
Peering around the corner, you would see everything.
Well,
Hold on a minute. Bruh. What? How many? 2, 3, 4. That thing is 20 by 20. That thing is 20 by 20. What?
I mean, I have. It's only one use, but I have invisibility. One of us could go up and then.
Oh, this is where Ruby gets offended.
Who's the quietest? If we could get your book away fastest, then
I know it's a bad idea, but Duke is the sneakiest.
The look.
Duke is confused.
Okay,
Kerr looks to you, screen like points down to Lao.
Yes. What about
like,
stripes?
I was not sneaky. I thought I was sneaky. Oh my gosh.
One of us. Lao, you're so sneaky. The screen totally forgot you were even here.
So sorry.
That was peak. So good.
You see Duke just
I just
grin and smile massively.
Oh no. Well,
But that
maybe if I'm
They did.
thing, as I do it. Oh yeah, I have 120 feet, so I can see a lot more where I am.
Mhm.
Oh, would I be able to see the big creature?
Yes. So peering around the corner, well, if you kind of like peek out and peer, you see
Always.
the pale frog form. It's the back of his cloak kind of peeking out into 2 pointed coattails, kind of just trailing the ground on the ground behind him as he casually walks by the first Cryptix, kind of patting one on the head and goes towards this gargantuan insectoid creature that towers above him. About 30 feet tall, 30 acorns tall,
Jesus
and
Christ.
20 acorns wide. It just takes up the entirety of the
Oh my
back of
god.
the chamber, egg sacs plastered around the entire corner and kind of spreading out into the area
No thanks.
right ahead of where the
No
insectoid
thank
creature
you.
is.
No.
Callie's been so distracted regarding the book. She's like, oh, shit.
Wraps around your mouth and like pulls back.
Yeah, and then just
Language.
and then lowers the mouth. It's just like, yeah, just lowers hers hand.
Listen, Zataro. What the fuck? I forgot that this was something you guys told me was happening, but the description is worse. The actual description you give is worse than what you guys told me.
The giant motherfucker one there looks like it's the mother hive.
It looks around and like can't quite see it, but like Kirsty's the insectoid thing.
Away.
Do you think we can like draw the frog dude away from the what'd you call it? The big motherfucker.
The mother hive.
The motherfucking hive. The motherfucking hive.
So maybe we can like draw the frog into an isolated area away from the hive.
So, well, here now, the ooze that these creatures are
Are flammable?
very flammable.
Scree looks down. Hold on.
It's the look in Ruby's eyes every time she has these ideas.
Which you are all, well, not all of you. Yeah, no, all of you are covered in the ooze as well.
We did
Those
follow
are
suit with
in
covering
there.
the ooze to kind of like, yeah.
Oh. Slurping it off of himself, like Oh, wait, hold on.
Give me a second. Let me.
To be fair, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't Scree give Duke his poncho and covered the poncho in the ooze so that it wouldn't get in Duke's fur? Am I remembering that correctly?
Oh, well, not that I hate to mention it, but I do have sacred flame if this is stuff is flammable then.
Okay. Okay.
Always good to keep in mind.
No,
Just saying.
So the important thing is to make sure the majority of us are away from the fire when it
Yes.
starts, so that the
Yes.
rest of us can, if we need to, put the one of us out that is possibly closer to it. Because I need to kill this frog with my hands.
Okay. Oh god.
But
So
we need to
would
kill
you
that thing most
brute
likely.
force with flames and fire, or will you stealth?
I
Take
say
out
we
the frog?
go.
I'm really cold. I'm grabbing a blanket. I'm like, I'm starting to fucking freeze over here. Okay. Also, shout out to Jokai Shu. Because this is where I got this. Hold on. Wait, Katie, can you turn up the video volume a tad? Yes, I can. Okay. Just turn you up a bit.
First,
Is that any better?
Cider is our backup, blow everything up and get the hell out of here.
As long as
Yeah.
the book isn't damaged, then I'm fine with it.
Well, that's why we're
Oh.
stopping, and I'm going to
Right.
get Mr.
Priorities book. Priority
Or drink
is the book. Priority
Yes.
is the book.
This book. And then killing the frog. I see that look in your eye, Kurt, even though I've only known you for a few hours. I get it.
Yeah.
Do you tell the others about the hidden entryway you saw?
Oh, shit, yes. There's also a hidden entryway right here. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the wrong thing. It's
Let me
doing the
just-
measure, it's not clicking.
You hold it
Right here.
down.
There we go. I know. I still had it on the ruler.
Right. Inching around, like,
Mhm.
curve, like, look at the door. Is it, like, hidden, or is it's just a door that's really difficult to see, or, like, an opening?
It looks like there's not even a door, it's just an opening, and it's just angled in a way with the jaggedness and carved mind fractured of this wall that you can only see that it's an entryway at a certain angle. It's like a thin entryway, so you'll have to like shimmy through and in.
Okay.
But there is light coming from inside if you like shift and look.
If you want a sneak attack,
Also, I know I already said it, but Joe is here. Shout out to Joe for getting me this. Use it all of the fucking time. Because I live in a very old house that is always cold. And it's got sleeves and it's got foot pockets. But I'm sitting crisscross, so I just have the pockets like slid over my knees, which covers my feet too, and it's fucking phenomenal. It's also a heated blanket. So when it's really, really cold, I can plug it in.
that I can give you
It's great.
invisibility and that I can use Expeditious Retreat in case I need to duck and dodge.
I think you only have one invisibility that you can do. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I do.
Let's get your book with that first and foremost, because I appreciate the helpful gesture, but I don't need to be silent when I approach.
You're staring at the camera when you're saying that. Callis just feels like, oh, yes, right, to the point.
For no particular
I'm
reason,
here
but
for the
that's like a
flirtation.
thing. So my plan, I'm gonna go sneak, and I'm gonna get your book back. And then we blow everything up.
Yeah, do you want to put your invisibility on Lav?
Lav would be the one to be in
Sure.
and out as quickly as possible, or as straightforward as possible. So.
Sure,
Yeah.
I can do that, and then I could try and stealth behind, because then if the fucking doesn't work, I could at least use Mage Hand if it's out there to try and get it back.
And
Okay.
So
Alright, so I cast invisibility on Lavender.
before you do,
Uh-huh.
Kurz is going to do like a quick little powwow with everybody and be like, okay, we've had a good day. No one's died yet.
Ferdinand's head in the middle, just like
My God.
That's what I'm going to do.
And by the
Yeah, but I
gods
just-
above and below, and every other motherfucking problem in between, that frog is gonna die. We're going to get your book, and we're going to get the fuck out of here in peace.
I yes.
Alright, and that's my inspiring leader feat being used. So everybody gets temporary hit points.
Nice.
How many?
Double check. Plus my level plus my charisma modifier. So we are level 4. Plus my charisma is 6 additional hit points.
6 hit points.
6 temporary hit points.
Kerr, what's your passive perception?
Not great. 14.
Oh, it just beats it. You see again, little bit of freckles pop up and then go back down as she blushes a little bit. Really inspiring. I had to roll a con save.
Ooh, you're right. You're right.
For
We
that
need to write it down somewhere.
fair.
Write it down. Put it in the Discord. Write it down.
So yeah, and then I cast invisibility on Lavender. I have concentration on that for an hour until I drop another concentration spell.
Does she lose
Hello.
invisibility if she makes an attack roll?
Yes, she will lose it if she
Spell
if the
attack
ends and
rolls.
The target attacks or casts a spell.
Okay.
Yep.
So Lav, you are invisible until you attack or you cast a spell if you have a spell to use.
Alright, Lav.
Attack
You have the
woes.
strength. You got the strength.
Snigga.
Bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah. Let Duke do it. Let me be useful. Use me.
Oh, that's where the concentration.
Not in that way.
Lav, I'm giving you bardic inspiration, by the way.
Oh, lovely. Let me write that down.
I'm telling you to go get him, Chief. I don't have any bonus points to give, but
Not
Red
yet.
rolls?
Hope
I
that helps
still
morally.
appreciate
But
it.
you are you're Scree's moral character, so like honestly,
I
Your
give you a
approval is all we
slimy
need.
pat on the back.
I can't cast
Nah.
guidance because then that would drop the concentration on that, so I can't cast guidance. But again, I was doing it at disadvantage anyway because I don't have my book.
I can't look it up.
That
Shit.
is my
I was like, I was gonna look up Duke's
attachment.
stuff. I get a test for this? Okay.
Very close.
Is there a way that Callie could maybe go around the other way, so that way she's like within 30 feet-ish, like around this way-ish?
Whoa. You gotta pull out.
Going around the other way.
Yeah, I think
Tara, if you're gonna do it that way, I'm gonna need you to take off the overlay.
Callie would try to stealthily move the other way as well.
There you go. There you go.
Alright, so I have
I'm
You
gonna
got it.
dash.
You got it.
okay, with 30 feet, which is where's 30 feet? Right there. Okay, cool.
Isn't this how we play Stardew? Isn't this a Stardew setup?
I think Callie would go up like here-ish, and she's stealthing as she's doing this and trying to make sure that she gets out of the way
Yeah.
of things. So
So, Lav, make a stealth check with advantage, and all the other stuff you got. And Callie, make a regular stealth check. Because there are, like, egg sacs and things around. I just couldn't find a good choke.
ooh, natural 18 plus 7 is a 25.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
So, kind of dashing from egg sac to egg sac. You hunker down behind this mound of viscous
Not to be that person. But.
purple covered. There seems to be like an egg sac and then some just like huddled forms like from the last room. And
I
you peer around.
already have advantage on my stealth rolls, so would that make any difference there? Like,
So it'll change the DC of the roll instead of
Yeah.
it'll make it easier overall.
Instead of
Alright.
stacking triple advantage, which does nothing.
It's not even just in combat, because last time I had it at like 1.5, because we have a habit of taking forever to say shit, and it just draws and drags. And my ADHD just doesn't do it, so I sped it up.
Wish it was a thing. It's
Oh
not.
god, if only.
If
No, because that means you could have like triple disadvantage.
That
That's-
is a dirty 20 then?
Dirty 20. All right. Yeah. Skirting along the wall, you walk past, and as you get close, you notice that behind the form of this brood mother, kind of sprouting and jagging itself out from between the egg sacs into the wall, are just glowing and pulsing monoliths of living fulgur, just kind of infusing and pulsing out into the eggs behind it, or eggs around it. But you successfully make it past the 3 cryptic guards, it almost seems, and to pretty close to the brood mother without anyone catching without you catching anyone else's attention.
Would I be able to? No, that's a little bit further. Oh gosh, if I get here, then I'm gonna be out in the open, and they're gonna be able to see me.
You can wait, and I can continue moving.
Okay. I will wait, and you
Okay.
continue moving, and then if things go to shit, then I will pop up and I will use Mage Hand to grab the book.
What are the rest of you doing?
Great question.
Kerr is going to, so Kerr is going to look to Duke and say, secure our exit. You
None of us have time for that. That's the thing.
get us over here, please. And then going to pull, switch through his like band of weapons. He kind of just carries on his back with his guitar. And get his the javelin that he's got in his inventory. And what Kerr wants to do, and let me get this, is the map page.
Listen, if I did not have to work like a normal human being and I could just spend time to work on this, I totally would, because I've done it before. But I don't have the time anymore.
I'm trying to remember how to do this. Okay, so I
You got
have,
this.
I think, 30 feet of movement. And so Kerr is going to kind of follow Callie a little bit in that way,
Okay.
behind,
Okay.
and hit him like far back in the darkness. Like hopefully, like with the if they have dark vision,
I have
with the
payments to
defense
make, man.
well, then like being as far back to the corners of this huge cavernous place.
Mhm.
Kerr's going to try to, with 30 feet of movement, start making his way over this way, and then just have his javelin out, ready to go. His plan is to move from here.
What field am I in? I'm a delivery driver.
To like go around to like this way eventually. It's trying to get
Food
to, like, this
service.
way, at some point. Just
Okay,
like
going
staying
like
very,
the long route.
very long routes, very far back, and trying to stay out of sight. So,
Roll your stealth check.
Alright, come on, Kerr.
Come
you got
on.
this.
first, we can do this.
You can do this.
18 plus.
Yes.
Hey.
I think it's a 2 stealth.
So that'd be a dirty 20.
Plus 3 stealth. 21.
21! Hey!
Very.
I don't know, ask Satara. This is a cavern that they're in. Big bitch in the top corner is the brood mother. There's a little frog in there that has Callie's book, which they're trying to get back. Duke, Ferdinand, Scree, and Kerr are down in this bottom corner. Callie's out kind of in the middle there. Yeah, shout out to your food service people, because we do a lot for fucking nothing. It's fine. It's great.
Very nice. So you successfully make your 30 feet out. Did you want to use your action to dash and like get to as far as you can get, or did you want to do something else?
I actually like that. I would like to use my entire movement plus dash. Movement plus my action to go out as quietly as stealthily as possible. So from that, that's what, like 60
What's a
feet
foot? I thought we
would be-
measured in acorns. I'm sorry.
I know,
So
I'm
just doing
so
the
sorry
roll
that
20
we
screen
acorns.
now.
Acorns.
60
acorns.
We have a
acorns.
lot going
yeah.
on right now, okay? There's a
We
frog
were
we gotta kill.
Would you allow me to get to this thing or get right in front of it at that?
We are continuously so bad about actually sticking to our in-world lore changes from feet to acorns. It's so bad. Also, I'm very cozy. I am quite warm right now. It's nice. And I have a warm, cozy drink. So we're doing great.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can tuck behind that.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
You got this, Kerr.
Yes, you
Every
can
time
you
I
should be
think I
able
know
to
how to
do
use sneak. Every time I think I know how to use this spell, I forget.
No, that's how you're supposed to. Yeah, you have it on that.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. You got it.
from
Yeah,
trying to
you always have to
hide
click
in
off
the
the
ground rats.
Yay!
I did it. That's my turn.
Yeah. You always
Yay!
have to click off of the ruler, which is what messes me up a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Scree, what are you doing?
I am gonna be with Birdy
Bird.
Boy, and we're just gonna stay put, and I'm gonna have my scissored out and kind of like hold it ready to throw for when things go wrong.
I love that it's not if, it's when.
It's ready.
Like the sword against Maleficent. A sword of good and
Yes.
great and lights that evil wit and die or something.
Exactly. So I'd like to ready my action for shit hitting the fan.
Yeah. I'd say Kelly has mage hand prepared and ready to go in case things go to shit, but she has to get closer. She's waiting for that.
Do you guys want me to control Duke in combat since I have his character sheet up?
Sure,
Two-
Go ahead.
Actually, anybody is able to pull up anybody's character sheet. That's a thing. I don't know if everyone else knows how to do that, but I know how to do that.
Please.
He runs in, screaming, arms flailing.
We
He's
trust
really
you,
A whole new
mostly.
hole. He'll have 2 holes. He'll be like a figure 8.
It'll,
He'll have
be a
2
much
holes.
bigger hole.
Matching piercing.
Match and
Magic piercing. Oh, no.
I hope
Don't
David
bully him!
is, like, screaming.
It's like, how dare you?
He's
I am
trying!
going to prepare. Oh, they're too far away from that, actually. Okay, hold on. It's not close enough. So, Luke's gonna move out to the corner here and staying hidden. And then he's going to prepare a spell for if anything goes wrong.
What spell? I don't have a lot that would work in this situation.
So, Lab, you make one more spell check for me with all your
Yes.
as you make it on the frog, who's actively made it right in front of. I'm gonna adjust you a little bit just because he was also moving during this time too.
Oh.
Because he was kind of walking across and towards the broodmother when you're making your way around, and as you like reach him, he's just standing in front of the broodmother, kind of grumbling and murmuring to it, and like making wide gestures with his open hand as the book sits on his hip as he's kind of tucked it around, holding it.
So that's an 18 on my stealth with the double advantage.
Nice.
And that is movement, and I shall use my action to do a little sleight of hand, pickpocketing.
I love that I, in the disappointed look
Which is
towards
a-
chat, which is
you know
over
what,
here,
I'm
but
gonna
my
go ahead and
camera's
use-
here.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go ahead and use the body inspiration
Hmm?
as well.
Spare.
Let's put this at a 27.
27.
Oh my god.
Good. Okay.
I don't know if you actually needed it, but I'm also saying yes to everything.
I
Yeah.
just
So stressful.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't use it.
Go laugh.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yay!
That's
Ruby, thank you!
Alright, we're not through the woods yet.
No, I know.
I- Roll the perception for the broodmother, who you're essentially standing in front of, but you're invisible. And I rolled. She had advantage because of things she has, but I rolled 2 nat ones.
Oh, my dice coming in collide.
They were
I'm
both yours. They
sorry.
were both yours.
I'm sorry, Z, but
They
also
listen to their
yes.
mother.
Okay.
The
It's
dice
okay.
listen
I
to
had,
their mother
I had
and
that whole
their
moment where I had to pick it
mother
up and make sure it wasn't the 7 for a second, and it truly was the 1 on both. So
Dice listen to
you are
their-
unseen by the broodmother. The frog is just as passive, which is not 27. So
No. Better not.
how do you go about removing the book from the frog's grasp as he is currently holding it?
Do you take any of your lower pockets while you're there?
I mean, if I happen to get anything else. But I'm just going to the
that that's too.
I'm just
Yeah,
going to the
it's
bit
seven.
for to increase
Oh my
this
God.
little. Not go. So as he is gesturing and doing his shit with
Tripping.
the motherfucker. Sorry.
Dropping things.
I kind of wait till he gestures and there's a slightly looser grip on the book under his arm. I which case, wait a minute. No, I don't think I necessarily have anything to do
Okay.
with Paparu.
I knew that's
Yeah,
what you were gonna do. I had a
I
feeling
mean,
that's what you were gonna try to
Yeah,
do.
but-
My cookbook.
and didn't you go to the library with Duke before this?
Oh, I definitely did, yes.
So you have books if you want books.
Alright, we'll do a swapperoo with one of the
Or fit.
history books.
Oh boy.
There's nothing I love more than like stealing the Necronomicon.
The funny thing is, the book that Lav got from the library is a book of nursery rhymes and, like, folk tales that are typically used to scare kids, because we were doing research on the Briar Queen story. So that's the book that she has.
And then leaving my grandmother's sweeties, like, creepy book.
Oh my god, that's so amazing!
I know that sounds strange, but I love that so much, because it's this creepy
Do you
book.
do you leave one of the books you found with Duke, or do you leave one of the cookbooks you grabbed while you were at the library?
Let's leave one of the bookbooks I would have grabbed at the library.
Okay, cool.
Which book did
I
you
was
leave?
like,
Certainly.
Hardest decision of the campaign.
Yeah.
Bum bum. Bum bum.
do 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 do
No.
do 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 do
Blast the
do do do
Um,
do
so
do 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 do.
how much freedom do I have here in this?
It's a cookbook. You can say whatever kind of cookbook you want it to be.
So it's specifically a cookbook on roasting, like quail, the quail that are raised to bread, and the different ways to cook quail. However,
I gotta
Lavender
move. I'm losing
has
feeling in my
crossed out
knees.
most of the quail and rewritten goose.
Goose.
Hell yeah.
Swap them out.
Okay.
The frog also does not notice with its passive expression. Recent glass falls out of your pocket. And you acquire
And it's
Callie's
stealing
bug.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Seeing as you rolled so high, you also managed to swipe a golden key from his pocket.
Same.
What
I
are you
do
gonna-
that all the time, but I have myself muted when I do
think I
it.
technically have to wait to do more movement.
That's true.
Actually,
How long does your invisibility last,
An
Callie?
hour.
An hour?
An hour.
Last for about an hour until I drop it and use a different concentration spell.
Okay.
But right
I
now,
can
I'll say
actually
at this point. Let's.
take a cunning action, which is a bonus action to
Yes.
disengage, and I
Yeah.
can still move away from that.
yes.
Perfect. So let's grab a quick initiative order to keep better track of things
Oh,
as we
okay.
now get into a more tense situation of leaving.
Okay. All right. Actually, no. I'm gonna use a different dice. I haven't rolled this.
Okay. I am the worst about spouting out ideas verbally as I'm having them as we're playing. But I always have the habit of turning off my mic because I built it when I was playing a different D&D game. So I have that habit, but I have the other one too. So a lot of times, if you watch me in previous sessions or in other games that are online, you'll watch me either in facial expressions going through theorizing or verbally, but I'm muted so you can't hear what I'm saying.
So, Kerr, you have advantage on this roll?
I did, and I
Oh, yeah,
rolled
you did.
19 with that advantage, so let me double check
Nice.
my...
Callie rolled a 13. Oh, 3. Is that 3 or 6, Screen?
6.
6. All right. So
19 total for Kirk.
13 for Callie.
5 on the day.
Isn't this 13? Because this is 12. Is this 13?
then
If I'm remembering correctly. Ruby, help!
there. Oof. Okay. What was 22, 15? I got Kerr. And then Callie was the next highest, right?
I was 13, yeah.
And then Scree and Lab. What were your twos?
5.
I got 6.
Oh, Duke.
Yeah. I'm slowly learning what all of them are. Slowly. Come on, Ruby.
And we'll just have Ferdinand go on you and all of your mounts.
so many mounts.
All right. So, Lab sneaking away, roll a stealth check with your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You try to sneak away. You're sneaking that way.
Yeah.
You know.
Go, Lab, go. Go, Lab, go.
That is a 22.
22. So as you skirt away, the ground around the broodmother is heavily laden with this booze, so you have to take your time to navigate and not get stuck in anything. As you just see probably 50, 60 egg sacs just clinging into this alcove behind the broodmother, and
Disgusting.
more 20, 25 spreading out on the floor in front of her. As you use those to dip out and around to the northern side of the cavern. Kerr, what would you like to do? Kind of tucked behind the overturned minecart at the other end of the room. You don't see Lavender do anything. But you see Callie kind of hunkered down in front of a small cluster of material, and you see everything else in front. Well, yeah, there's lights and torches more around where the broodmother is, so you can see where the broodmother is, but everything over there is a little bit silhouetted.
Let's see where there we go. All right. So, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
No.
Uh-oh.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yes, you do.
I want to kill this fucking frog. So
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm going to continue hiding here until I see a sign from Callie or from anyone else that Lav is out of range. Because that's the priority, is get the book and get out of there first. And so Kerr
There's a high
will wait.
probability no one knows. I have the book.
Yeah, well,
Kerr
yeah.
is going to wait until there is some sign from you
Mhm.
tapping on the shoulder, or you like
Ow.
or Callie moving, because I think Kerr can see where Callie's at.
Yeah, Kerr can see where Callie's at. Callie has 120,
Mhm.
so she would have seen that Lavender has gotten the book and has gone further away.
Yeah. So
Because Callie cast invisibility, can Callie see me?
Oh, wait, that's right. I
Oh,
forgot.
can you? I don't think
Is that-
so.
Can I?
I
Nope.
thought like you're just invisible when you're
Nope.
invisible. Like,
No,
Yeah,
no,
you're
that's
invisible when
right,
you're
that's right.
invisible. Yeah.
Would I have seen with my passive perception a slight book swap between the frog and the...
But, I mean, you were paying attention, so
That
you can
was
make
a
an active
27.
perception check too. So
You're
make a
like
perception.
27.
You gotta
Yeah.
be at 27.
You do have to be at a 27.
Which
you can
I'm
try.
sure
Good
we will
luck.
do right now.
You got this. You got this.
Hold on. That's a 21 for perception.
Oh, that was so good too.
So what I'm gonna say is, seeing as you're actively paying attention to it, and it is your book and the cookbook, you'll notice. You don't notice it happening, but you kind of blink and are watching, and a few seconds later, after it actually happens, is when you notice, you're like, oh wait, yeah, the book is different. And you just
tablecloth on it.
didn't notice any change, besides a few seconds later noticing that it is no longer a black book with a moon.
Okay, I guess that means that she's made the switch. I would be smart enough to know, because this is my book. I would be smart enough to know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say she's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not dumb.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anxiety going on right now, though. So
And you
let's-
were like actively paying attention to what was
Yes,
happening.
exactly.
So,
So I was like,
all right. So that's what you seek her.
I would like to hold my action to, if the frog tries to step out of my range, I would like to throw the javelin at him.
Okay.
But I am holding my action until I know unless he does that, or unless I see that Lav for certain has gone back with her. That is what I might not. Oh, can I bonus action rage? I can't remember if I can bonus action rage.
You can. Yes.
When am I raging? Just like vibrating in
This-
place, basically.
Your rage as just flashbacks of your last encounter with this frog. Cast your sight in red. That brings us to the broodmother, who you see.
What was Duke's
two of the
initiative roll?
exact
Do we
people
know?
of the broodmother as. Now I need to remember how to make.
there you go.
There we go.
There
as
we go.
two more. There we go. Two more Krithix, but smaller and
Hate that.
less functioning, start emerging from the egg sacs to the left and right of the frog, who in turn starts walking away.
Uh-oh.
So got 60 feet.
Oh no.
Away from the broodmother, yeah.
Oh god, he sees me, doesn't he?
Well, you're still. Make another stealth check for me. And he's gonna use his movement.
Natural 19 plus 7 is 26.
He's
What
going
is
around
it?
just to go to the door. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, he didn't catch you. As he makes his way, and then I'm gonna need Scree and
no.
Duke to make stealth checks because he is going towards the door.
It's fine.
Just say we'll put him there until you roll your stealth checks.
It's fine.
What can Duke do? I guess I got him.
What does
Yeah,
what does Duke
Scree
do?
is perfect.
Great
Oh
question.
no, Scree. Scree.
Scree?
I'm
No,
gonna Scree.
no, Scree.
Oh no, that's a
no,
1!
Scree.
Three.
That's 3.
Plus 3.
Okay. I'll roll for Duke. Ooh, Duke got a natural 20.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Duke kind of scurries, latches onto the rock that the frog is walking around, and kind of does the parallel turn around the end of the rock.
Yeah.
As the frog turns and goes face to face with Scree sitting proudly on top of
No.
a man.
Just look at
with,
it.
just turns the corner and sees a giant Krithik with a dragon crocodile-esque figure on top of its head, and then a rat sitting on top of the Krithik, holding a scissor like this. And you can set your held action if you want to trigger your held action.
I think there's gonna be just like that moment of like.
Yep.
Okay, I have something if it's my turn. I have something when it gets to my turn. I will wait.
Yes.
I think that would trigger my held action.
Peak. All of this is peak.
I mean, it just makes sense.
So
you know?
good.
Oh,
Shall
wait,
I
hold
roll
on.
to hit?
Yes.
Cool.
So you're specifically throwing the scissor, right? Okay.
That is a 30-24 to hit.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, no, that definitely hits.
Also, did Kerr have a held action for when the frog moved?
If you
I
got
was
out of range.
He's
Out
still
of
in my
range,
range,
got it,
but
okay.
He's still in range, yeah.
if this happens, if you would allow GM, like, because Kerr is very much entirely focused.
Would you
on
allow this to trigger it as well?
I would at this point
Yeah,
because it's
absolutely,
just
make your
he
attack
is
roll.
very focused on making sure this frog does not
I'm
see the
hitting
light
the
of day.
the right eye.
You're hitting the what?
I'm aiming for the big red bullseye.
Big red bullseye in the face.
That is 11 plus. No, I didn't mean to click that. 11 plus 4 plus 4. No, just 11 plus 4. Sorry, that's 15.
15 points of damage.
Dang, nice.
When you hit a creature with an attack using its magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage. And it can then make a DC.
That's some new shit.
effect.
What?
But anyway, so yeah, it will get
So-
hurt. We'll have to compensate at the beginning of its turn.
And that causes bleeding, correct?
1d4 necrotic damage.
1 for necrotic damage. Okay, cool. Perfect. Wounded. Got it. Beautiful. All right, you still have your movement and your bonus action. Oh wait, no, that was your held action.
Oh,
so it's not your full
that
turn.
was a held action, yeah.
Yes.
So that's
So,
it.
Per, what did you roll to hit?
I didn't roll yet. I'll make sure I have my.
No hot chocolate for me. Cider.
Fair.
18 plus 6 is.
Oh, yeah, that's
14.
That I'm running out of.
Okay. Plus, so I did a roll on D&D Beyond. It was 8 for the damage dice, plus 2 because I'm raging. So that is so it was 4 plus 4 plus 2 is 10 total.
Nice. As you just huck this javelin across the distance and impale it into the frog's back, you see the javelin doesn't even impact; it just pierces through completely, piercing the body fully, almost like paper. And you see that too, Scree. Your scissor just kind of it like slows for a second and then just falls out the other side and just leaves these holes that seemingly unaffected.
Grotesque.
Double piercings.
Oh, this also would activate Duke's held action.
So
What
which
spell did
was,
you hold?
Hideous laughter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
laugh for
frog.
something die like fucking Joker with two.
Literally just trying to clock out of work.
Right?
Nah.
Let's see.
Should've changed his
Saving
career path.
throws. Oof. Okay.
No. Zatara, for hideous laughter, there's a verbal component to that. You gotta do the verbal component. Come on,
It doesn't
buddy.
affect him.
Oh.
He rolled a 22 22 on his wisdom save.
I mean,
Oh,
we-
wow.
we have to give him something first. Something.
Yeah,
Yes.
something.
Nah, don't give him
Yeah.
anything.
And nothing happens if they succeed. So that ends Duke's held action.
Now
Brings
you
us
know
to
why I never
Alex.
use it.
Oh god. All right, I have a question to ask.
Yes.
He has not seen me.
No, not yet.
So if I went up behind him, if I
Mhm.
were to cast something that he had to make a save, would that, because he hasn't seen me, he wouldn't associate with my companion, so it wouldn't give him advantage, or would it still give him advantage because he's being attacked right now?
Or then would he be
You,
flanked?
you get advantage on sneak attack. Oh wait, no, you're not.
No,
rogue, so that's not
I have a
advantage.
certain spell that I was
Yeah.
thinking of using, but it says if you and your companions are fighting, it gets advantage, but it hasn't seen me yet. So I'm asking, because it hasn't seen me, would it associate, would I be able to do it as a straight roll, or is it still advantage because it's being attacked right now?
What spell are you thinking of doing?
Charm person?
Oh. No.
I'm gonna say no,
Yeah,
just
that's-
because it would be
not
honorable.
quite how that
Yeah.
works.
I
And
figured.
he seems fairly at home down here.
Yep,
The
I
logic-
figured.
checked the
I was
logic.
trying, I was trying my best.
Oh yeah, no, I
The,
yes.
Yeah.
the spider web of logic that you're like, this could work if I say this
It
correctly.
could work and all this stuff. Well, still, I'm there, so I would be able to have 30 feet to... how is this frog looking, first off? I'm curious.
He looks pretty unaffected. Like he hasn't really gotten much time to react yet, but he has been completely pierced through, and now is like standing kind of hunched with a javelin pierced in the ground in front of him, and the scissor kind of laying on the ground behind him, and it's just kind of standing almost like he didn't feel any of it.
Oh.
What the fuck is
Does
that?
that mean he has something
No.
that's preventing him from taking all this damage or something?
You do too, no, don't.
There's no way I could do like a bonus action regarding some sort of check of that or anything, right? Or...
Actually, yes, and it would be within the realm of your patron, so or of not your patron.
My born shadow
Yes.
magic?
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, you can, because you're magical, can you make an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'm asking if I could.
Yes,
is that a free
absolutely.
action or is that like a bonus action? Because we are in initiative technically.
I think it would be a bonus action
Yeah,
for this
yeah.
one.
I was thinking bonus action for that one as well. So I'll
You
do
can
an
deal with the Shadow Man.
deal with the shadow man. All right, cool. I'm gonna. Okay. You know what? I am going to use again magical guidance to spend a sorcery point because I think I could roll better.
I believe in you. You can roll better.
It was the same number.
Oh no!
That's always the
Altogether,
worst.
it's a 17.
17.
It's a
Okay.
17 altogether.
Okay. So you can definitely sense that there's some sort of necrotic energy about the figure,
Okay.
and that it seems to have a form of resilience that something undead could have, but it's not fully. It's like it's not exactly in your realm. There's something that's a dissonance between, like, they're not fully undead almost.
Okay. So in my mind, there's another spell I want to use, but it's a warlock spell, so I don't think it would work.
Mhm.
So I think I need to wait until Lav gets the book back. But maybe in the meantime,
Mhm.
I could rush up behind them, and if I'm flanking, I could cast Vampiric Touch on them at advantage.
Ooh, it is a touch spell, so you would have advantage for flanking.
Yeah.
You can if you wish to.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is that I'm gonna, yeah, that will be enough movement. I'm gonna flank Duke, so I have advantage on Vampiric Touch.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever like ambushed someone this much before.
Right? Good ambush.
Wait,
I love
normally,
the idea that's just like stab,
Yeah.
stab, with a gentle hand on the back.
and then just like,
Okay,
like light
so
gets sucked out of him.
oh god, so altogether that is a dirty 20.
Nice. That definitely hits.
Yay! Okay, so that's 3d6 necrotic damage.
Mhm.
I have to also double check some stuff real quick to see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else added to it. I don't think.
This is mostly that.
I
Exactly.
don't think so. No, I don't think so. Yeah. But yeah, I rolled 3d6 necrotic damage as I cast that.
Ooh.
That's gonna be another slot because that's a sorcery spell.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. That is. That's. Yeah, 3d6. That's. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm double checking things. D&D Beyond.
Oh, you're good.
Shut up. Shut up. Sorry.
Come on, D&D Beyond.
Yeah, no, it's only 3. So that is altogether 8 points of necrotic damage.
All right. As you place your hand against his back and the necrotic energy surges, it seems to spread across his back quickly until it almost gets gnarled and crippled by this dark purplish briar magic that kind of crawls across his back, and it seems to not hurt him as much as
So
you
it's like half damage, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hmm.
Really fancy way of saying you think this creature is resistant to this type
Yep.
of magic.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be thinking in my mind, Lavender, I'm gonna need my book. I might have something that could stop this.
All right.
My
Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
I did action. I did
And
bonus action.
and
I did movement. There's really nothing else that I can do otherwise. So
Wonderful.
wonderful.
Thus
Turn.
ending Hallie's turn.
Turn.
I think. Do you have a time cap at 2 o'clock?
We do?
That I believe so.
Do we?
Am I
Do we?
correct?
I don't have a time cap. I have to.
Oh,
Oh,
we
good.
didn't have a time cap at 2?
we don't have a time cap.
All
Oh.
day.
All day.
Okay.
All day. All
You can't
day.
take it back.
We're still alive.
Kate comes back and it's like, I was saying this whole time. You're like, yes.
Yes,
I'm
that's
absolutely
it.
right.
More.
You're still alive.
I've done an 8-hour D&D game with my group at one point. 8 hours that day. It was the
That'd be
finale of
amazing.
season 1. Okay.
That makes
And-
sense.
That's
Damn.
amazing. I'll still be here. The dedication.
KJ gets back to like Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right, then it's the Krithik's turn.
Oh no.
Ah!
These
We're just
ones,
fighting this race to, like,
Have they heard the
fight right
commotion?
they have heard the commotion.
now. I mean, there was a lot of
And, oh,
gas
they-
being started.
Oh yeah, Duke would have released his action, so he's no longer in stealth. So this one is going to charge up to Duke. This one.
Ah, shit.
Oh, also, I posted the stat block of an adult Krithik in the private chat of StreamYard, so that you know what Ferdinand can do if you want.
Oh, that's
Well,
smart.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Oh,
That
It
sounds
was a
good.
big burning.
that Ferdinand can be your late now.
Yeah, 40 feet of movement, I thought. So,
Make it
okay,
easier for
perfect.
me. I can share initiative.
So this one's also going to run up to Duke and kind of half scurry up. He skirts around this like large mass of webbing and half skitters onto the rock and just down towards Duke as we that ends Lucy's turn, bringing us to Spree. Oh wait, they actually got there in time to make attacks, but they didn't have to use their actions, so they're going to attack.
No.
No.
Arr, arr.
Oh, no. All right, so
He's at full health at this point,
they
just so
have
you
advantage for the
know.
pack tactics.
Oh, you're first.
Ow.
Hit them with the pack
Hit 'em
tactics.
with them pack tactics.
What is Duke's AC?
16?
Resist. Let this
Yeah.
only-
Yeah.
We specifically made sure this time.
Oof! Oh no. Okay, so we got. They all have multi attacks, so that's 4 attacks in total against Duke.
Oh my
2 of
god!
them missed. One of those misses is a crit fail. One of them regular success, and then one of them critical.
Yeah, one of them was not 20. I knew it.
Of course, one of them was not funny. Had to be. It was Duke. One of them, by law
Yeah.
of nature, has to
Let's get that out of the way.
Get it out of the way.
Get a new piercing for him.
Yeah. So 9 points for the regular hit.
I have no idea
Okay.
what specific spell I had will work, but I need my book
Yeah,
first in order to make it happen.
And then 8 points for the crit.
Oh.
Okay, that's not bad.
Could you post that stat block again?
Oh,
in the private chat.
Private chat.
Oh no! Then ignore that thing that I. What was that? Yeah.
Duke is very in pain.
Oh, no.
You see him just get. He dodges out of 2 and kind of jumps up on top of the one and onto its back and pins it to the ground, but the other one comes and just right through Duke's back, and he is definitely bloody.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay.
That ends the Krithik's turn and now brings us to Spree's turn.
Alright.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing can go wrong.
Scree
Nothing at all.
Scream right here. We can do this.
Come on,
is
Scree.
going to
I need a hero.
lay on hands, grab Duke, pull Duke onto Ferdinand, and kind of like swap them places.
Aww.
Oh.
So I'll use my action to lay on hands. My
Mhm.
movement to swap us.
Okay, yeah. I'll take that.
Okay.
He wouldn't fight it.
15 points.
Dang. Nice.
Yes, yes.
The whole 15?
That
And
is.
then,
Okay.
for my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not next to my scissor, am I?
Yeah, you are actually.
Oh, I'll just pick it up then.
Just like pull it out of the frog.
So swap us, and then no, because it landed behind Frog,
Oh.
and I get my scissor ready for battle.
All right, so you two are swap. You move Fernand into swap, and you swap with Duke.
Mhm.
So it's like, I'm gonna. They can still take opportunity attacks, but they'll be at disadvantage, and Duke will
yeah.
have cover.
Hey.
Oh, from
It's
disadvantage.
fine.
At Duke is what they.
Oh, but I guess they have pack tactics, so it would just be a straight roll. Actually,
Yeah, it would be
That's
straight roll then.
horrible.
Yeah.
And that's also horrible. You successfully
Thank you.
bait and switch
Okay,
Duke out of danger and heal him at the same time. As you kind of
hold on. Did I just hear correctly? I'll say yoink yoink, motherfucker.
Of like you
Peak.
toss him over and he's like he's pretty dead weight, and then as you let go and the energy kind of dissipates, he lands on his feet. Kind of like,
There's a goopy handprint where he was here.
yep.
Oh.
Oh, Spree, what color is your pally magic?
I think it's like probably red.
I always imagine it was red.
Inside of the goop.
Yeah.
That's cool. So flash of red.
Speaking of goop,
Oh,
Ooh.
good.
Yeah, there we go.
For the anxiety that we're all under right now.
It's fine. Nothing bad.
It's fine.
Nothing can
All right,
go
so that
wrong.
was your movement, action,
And bonus
and then
action.
your bonus
picking
action.
a nice
Perfect. What would you like Ferdinand to do?
turn. I think I would instruct him and Worm to just kind of like be safe. Yeah.
Are you still on top of Ferdinand, or did you like slide off onto the ground when you swapped out position?
Oh yeah, no, like I pulled Duke up and I went down.
Okay, perfect. Commanding Ferdinand to stay safe, kind of just like hunkers down behind you, keeping that flanking position filled, and Worm just kind of like readies himself. Actually, he looks at the frog and releases
Just throws
one of
up.
his
Not even an attack.
releases one of his yeah, not even a just spits on him.
I spit upon you in your general direction.
He doesn't hit, sadly, but
He did
wait,
throw up.
actually, does he? Wait, no, he does.
Oh,
Yeah!
Just barely. I forgot this guy's AC is very low.
He needs to be low.
So he does damage. Nice. Jeez. You see this like bright green flame erupt from Worm's mouth and does 6 points of fire damage.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Flame? Flame?
Flame on.
Flame? No
Flame
fire?
you on.
It's fine. It's
so,
flame on.
So, do you
How
have
did I
any,
misread?
flammable materials?
No, it's fine.
Listen, if the
Worm's
frog
good.
gets set on fire, though,
No, Worm is good. Worm is good.
Lauren has great aim. I don't get
It's
Lauren.
fine.
Ever.
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
I was looking for my pen. I don't know where. There it is. Aha.
Great, great.
This is blind. All right, so that ends Spree's turn and brings us to Lab with Duke on deck.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Yep, there we go.
Molotov cocktail.
I'm gonna
Again.
be taking the bottle of goop that I collected last time we encountered these creatures
No.
and turning it into a Molotov cocktail.
Are you throwing it now?
Yeah, we're chucking it at the Heidelberg.
Oh god.
Okay.
The motherfucker. Hi.
Okay, I need everyone to roll a percentile die.
Oh my god.
Everyone?
Like,
Everyone.
percentile.
Oh, both percentiles. Like it's a
Okay.
percentile roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is how much damage you take in relative to this. Is what's about to happen. Whether you survive this. Where's
I got
my
my fancy ones.
33.
33. Okay.
darkest?
All right.
Oh, laugh.
30.
Live, lab, love.
Live, love, love.
Live,
Lab,
laugh, love.
love.
Live, laugh, love.
I'm gonna get that tattooed, guys.
Live,
Yes,
laugh,
love it.
laugh.
Is the 00 100 or is it 0?
Depends on
100.
the first or second one.
At the 2-digit 0.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
so-
it's
It's
zero, and
100.
then
Did you roll
it's
it
also
first or
zero.
did you roll it second?
I rolled them at the same time.
At the same time.
So
I got
everybody's
zero
showing
and I got-
zeros right now, right?
That's up to DM, I think. I think that's
What
up
is it?
to-
What?
All
Oh,
you guys are
here-
showing zeros right now.
No,
Yeah.
I got 00 and then a 5.
Okay,
That's
so
5.
That's five.
Five.
Okay, I got 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone under 50%, you are standing in webbing. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
So make your attack roll, Lab.
Oh, what's that? A cat?
It's just plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
Because ranged attacks, like throwing things,
Your
you add
aim,
your dex to.
basically.
Yeah. Which you're fairly proficient in,
That's a
so
21.
21.
I'm
That-
getting good at this.
Oh, Spree, also mark down a just mark down an experience point or a maneuver point for me.
Got it. This is also great.
It's all going so well, honestly.
I mean, the fire would take a second to spread to you guys.
So it would. You're right. So yeah, no, that hits. Hit the critic queen.
And there's a lot of
Mother.
inhuman screaming that we hear.
Mother
instantly.
hive.
There shouldn't be any humans screaming. That would be very odd.
The only humans.
That would be very odd. There are no humans here.
I'm sorry. I just went to that song of Again, musicaholic. Music is in the brain. It can't be stopped.
Oh my gosh, is this way?
Looking for a good fire.
Yep, looking for a good fire.
What's a good meat
Get like a really
fire?
cartoony, like.
Here, let me see this one.
Yeah.
Where did it work? Fire. Where is it?
You know, sometimes I hate roll 20. I think the white's gonna be around it too.
Yeah.
That's fine.
My immersion.
That means you gotta buy it, I think.
What? It still says it's
What?
from the web. I
It's
thought
on the web? Okay. Or I don't know.
And we'll
I could put a
prepare-
fireplace.
No,
It works.
that
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
That one
okay.
works.
That works. That works. And it just
Oh,
went away.
none of the cartoony ones work. That's sad.
Aw.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
There
Fire.
we go.
That is
Fire, 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 fire.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco and butter.
Burn, baby.
I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Nope.
rat is on fire.
You
All right,
had
you
that.
impact. So roll. Oh god.
Oh, this is great.
Fire.
Here we go. So
I know how to
Succeed.
play that actually.
roll
Down
1d10 fire damage,
Higher.
and it burns for 4 rounds. I'm gonna bump that up to 2d10 fire damage because
What do you
of the situation.
Sensitivity to fire.
Oh
They don't like
no.
Did I bring out my Calcifer Flame slime for this?
That's 18
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
17 what?
18 damage.
Oh, 18 damage. Nice. Solid.
Cave of fire. That cave of fire.
Okay, so fun.
I have an obsession with slime. I'm sorry, guys.
Whoa, that's
Hey.
perfect.
I forget.
It fits the vibe today, honestly.
Right?
With the goop and then the
With
fire.
the poop
just
and the
worst.
fire.
I guess I'm probably
Fire,
visible now,
there
huh?
you go.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
as soon as
you
you made an
are.
attack, you
Yes, you are visible
became
now.
visible.
Oh shit.
So that's your action. What, are you moving?
Yeah.
So you're running away, and then you have your bonus action, and that's it.
We
Okay,
move
sorry.
here, and then I can use my bonus action to dash.
You can either use your bonus action to dash or to hide.
Very senseless fire
Oh, I
completely
completely
overtaken.
forgot
Already
I
in
was
that
touch.
fast.
I get healed back some points.
Oh,
Hell
nice.
yeah!
I forgot.
Excellent!
I get some healed back
Wunderbar.
points.
Oh yeah,
So-
vampire.
Vampire.
Oh, right.
I
Duh.
vampire touch. So that would be 4 healing, I think, from the
Mhm.
amount that I did.
There, I can get
That's
there.
going to be very useful in the coming turns for no particular reason.
No particular reason. All right, so you get there, and that's with your bonus action to dash.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you huck the Molotov cocktail. The fire erupts as the brood mother. You notice that it doesn't seem to be able to move. Like when the fire is enveloping it, it's just stuck there. It seems to its webbing has encased it into this back alcove, and just how large and burdened it is, it can't move.
I wonder if
That's
this is a
almost
metaphor-
sad.
That's
I
so
wonder
sad.
if this is a metaphor
Ferdinand, look away.
for motherhood chaining you to your like cave. I don't know. It can't be certain.
Oh no. Oh,
It's okay. They're
no.
bad guys. It's fine.
In a sense, yeah.
We got this. I'm sure it's great. Nothing could go wrong.
No,
I'll bring
I'm
us
sad
to
about it now.
Duke's turn. Duke is going to get a health potion. So I think he's gonna use one of those. Yes, he does. Okay.
Duke's never used a health potion in his life, but now he will.
Nope. I have
and
them.
heal
Don't
back.
use them.
That takes his full action because it's just auto full heal,
Good.
and that puts him back up to full.
Yay.
So he kind of plugs it and relaxes and looks around
No new
and kind of
hopes.
starts taking in everything. I don't think he has any bonus actions.
Yes, I
Oh, he
do.
does actually.
He does, yeah.
He has flurry of blows.
Yes, you gotta spend a key point to do that.
It's true.
And I believe you have to use the attack action.
Oh, before him to do
Oh,
that?
if you did a full.
Oh, after you take the attack action, yes.
Yeah,
So
after
if
you
you've done a
do
full
so
action, points then.
Bardic inspiration, bitch.
It should be in his like features or something.
Bardic
So-
So
inspiration.
that
Okay. Oh, he only has 2 key points, so he's actually not
Play
going
the
to use
one
a
from
key
my
point because he only has 1 left.
Okay, gotcha.
So he's just gonna. stay
Bardic
there and-
inspiration, bitch.
Can you do a bonus? Can you do a bonus action on armored strike? If you wanted to, he could.
Yeah.
I think.
Bardic
Oh, yeah,
inspiration.
on our trip. You're right. You're right.
Not one of us knows how to use a monk.
Right.
For
One of
now.
my players is a monk, so it's
No,
like half
that's
monk.
fantastic. This is fantastic for right now too. So that's
So
honestly.
he is going to dash towards Callie and then kind of jump and somersault over the frog to land on the other side to get flanking, and then he's going to use his armor strike to attack.
So, yeah. Yeah, if he's like, then he gets advantage on it.
19, so that's a hit, and his unarmored strike is
It's a roll, I think, because he's a monk. He gets to roll many as like a +2 or 3 or something. That's my guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing.
+2 to hit, yeah,
There you
and
go.
it's so hit bludgeoning.
Yeah, it will say damage next to it in I think in actions, and if it's one that he rolls, they will have to roll I think a d6. And then
I don't
plus
know.
something,
That's
it's
why I
just
was
like +3 or
forever
+6.
confused because I
Yeah,
don't
it looks
know
like it's
what I'm
actually
supposed
just
to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just the one.
For how,
Okay.
for how what his level is currently, but hey,
Good
that's
job.
one.
Slapped him in the face. Nice.
And like shakes it off and tries to adjust. Hey, but that's still 1 point. Everything counts.
Yeah, everything counts. It
Everything
counts.
counts.
Everything counts.
I
And
need to do
then
more
he turns
research into
the
monks
third
so I know how to
Lunatic's turn.
properly play
The
it.
other 3 who is going to charge towards Lav
Oh, love.
No.
because she was not hidden and she just threw a Molotov cocktail at its mom.
That's rude.
Um,
It's
and,
attack our friends.
It's going to just unleash all of its attacks on you, and I believe it actually misses.
It's so good. She got
Let me
so
just
good,
pop
so
over to
good.
Lav real quick.
Just peeking behind all the curtains.
No, one of them hits. So that is just 6 points of piercing damage, which just removes her temporary hit points, so she still actually has full health. So that brings us back up to the top of the round to Kerr, which at that point, the layer actions kick in,
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Wait. Layer actions?
and we'll one the fire spreads.
I hardly know her actions.
Layer.
Ah. Gotta,
Ooh, good.
gotta love
More
fire.
fire. We love
I
fire.
use fire for one of my sessions for a battle. It was super fun to keep track of that.
Ooh,
gotta
and
hack
I do
together.
love that little bit of fire over there, and I'm interested to see how much fire covers this map before we're done.
Right, it's fine. That does engulf the 2 smaller critters that were erupting out of
Little itty bitty babies.
the babies,
Little
and they are completely
Never had a
consumed.
chance.
So they're
Never
gone.
had a chance.
We're here by the chance for sweet life, beautiful life.
They would
and
kill us
A
if
bit
they
more
killed us.
fire
They
does
would've.
spread.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
no,
move
yeah,
that.
no, don't move that.
you don't need to go under there. Don't worry about it.
I
It's
thought
fine.
those were like pillars. Now I think
What?
about it. Were those
No,
like
it's
just like
fine.
holes in the
Nothing.
ground?
No, it's webbing. I see the
No,
web
it's
now.
fine.
I see the web. It's webbing.
Nah,
Is
it's
it
fine.
webbing?
Don't worry about it. The
Wait.
broodmother screams
Ugh, another in.
as, let's see, how far away are you guys?
Far enough.
You actually are far enough away. Curses.
Oh, thank God. Guys, we did
So
so
the
good
cru-
before the session. Look at
The
us.
broodmother can do nothing of its current lair action, but the ones that would have happened just burned up because of the fire. So bring us to the top of the round with Kerr.
Excellent.
Webby. Good character in Dumbstar.
Alright, we're going
Webby.
to movement. Going to run.
Mhm.
Use 0.5 feet of movement to get up to where lab is.
Nice.
I guess I think it's missing still 0.5 feet, right? Or within my 0.5 feet. Yeah, okay. So that's my 0.5 feet. Let's get up to this thing. And bonus action frenzied rage.
Ooh.
Wow.
Make sure I'm frenzy.
Nice.
And still raging, I'm going to. What do I have? It's because I threw my javelin, so I don't have that in my hands right now. I'm going to get my collar all out and make a attack with that. I'm trying to remember. Do I get 2 attacks when I'm raging, or is it just the one? And then for future ones,
I'm pretty sure you get 3.
I get 3.
I'm
Because
pretty
I
sure you
get.
3 attacks. Let me double check.
There's always enough distance in between our fights that I'm like, how many attacks do I actually get?
So features and traits. So you have 1 attack per action, and then you can use your. While raging, you choose to frenzy. You can make a single melee attack action as a bonus action. So you can now use your bonus action as a frenzy attack.
Now, does that count for this turn, or will that have to wait for next turn?
You activated this turn, so and I don't think frenzy is a bonus. Oh, okay. Wait, no, it's not an action to.
Oh,
be in a
I
frenzy.
activate it, and then it happens on my bonus actions for some
Yes.
turns. Okay, so
Yes.
in that case then, the collar all, I'm going to make an attack with it, and I'm going to make 1 or 2 attacks with this melee weapon.
You got this.
Okay. And so to hit is a +7. That was a natural 1, so I'm gonna use one of my luck points to reroll. Just because I want to just really hit this right now. Okay. 11 plus 7 is 8.
18.
18 to hit. Sorry, yes. 18
Oh yeah,
to hit.
definitely hits. Definitely hits.
2d6.
Well, actually, right, they have different armor class. It just hits.
Oh, it just hits.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the wrong one. These guys are actually DP.
It's 5 plus 5 plus 2 is 12 for the first attack.
Right.
Alright, so
Carving out, you lash out with the collar and just pierce right through its carapace before rearing back and going for your frenzied action as you weirdly 5 blue glass fall out of it for some reason.
Okay, out of it. Just
Well,
like
no, oh yeah. That's how it says. As Chelsea gives Kurgle.
Oh my gosh. Just stuffing in the pockets as we walk around. Alright, and then the frenzied attack, 15 plus 7.
You're welcome.
15 plus 7 hits.
Hits again. So let's do these 2. So, ooh, that was way better. 5 plus 3 plus 5 is plus 2. 15 total.
15 total.
So,
You pull back and lash out a second time, and as you impact with his crook stick, it just completely folds underneath you and is wiped out.
I imagine that with the awl, like the first one is just like a stab in and up, and then like
Mhm.
he realizes like where he needs to like hit it again for the second hit, and like pulls it right in between like the back parts of the carapace in, and just like pops it down.
Destroying this crook stick and just crashing it in front of Lav. The two of you look up as that was your bonus action, your movement, and your
And
action.
attack. So that was everything for me. So Kerr like looks to Lav, is like, "Did you get it?"
We'll kind of like pull it out of a pocket for like a second.
Alright, let's get to the others.
At which point the broodmother screeches as you see her 2 gargantuan pincers lash out and pierce the 2 bodies of the crooked catlings that burned up in the fire and eats them.
Oh, cannibalism.
But also, because it's eating fire, it doesn't take fire damage.
They're barbecue. They're
Is
just
that a
roasted.
hydrate
It's not
redeem?
roast cooked.
Is that what's
Are we
happening here?
hydrating? Son of a bitch.
And you
Matt.
see some of the, it seems as if some of the burn marks and singes start kind of slowly closing and healing.
Oh, buddy.
So we need to get the fuck out of here.
Give me my book first. Give me my book.
How close am I to you now?
You're within 30 feet of me, or 25, I think.
Zatar, did you hydrate?
No, I was doing math.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You're
It's
30
hard.
feet apart. Is
Water
that as
for
close
the
as you
map.
needed to get to your book?
You need water for your
Yeah. That's what I needed if I was to use my held action, but it's been already been past it, so I have
Yeah.
to use my next action to use it, but I can get my book that way, yeah.
Alright, so that was the end of my turn.
And then your turn, and that was the end of the broodmother's turn. Eating those guys bring us to the frog.
Oh boy, here we go.
So the frog is going to. It's amazing the first time the frog's gotten to go this entire time.
That's for a reason.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's okay. He just gotta pull out the spellbook and then realize he doesn't have a spellbook.
That is true.
Mhm.
This spellbook.
So that is, in fact, the first thing he does. He lifts up the spellbook and flips it open and puts his finger on it, and then sees that is not the spellbook. He kind of like
I
closes
cast
it
7
and
cups of flour, 3 eggs, and 1 oven.
he starts tracing in the air, and you just see ingredients start.
Yeah!
Sherlock Holmes style, just like in front of him, he's like, it transforms into a cake.
Yum.
Grumbling in anger, he kind of slams the book shut and hucks it just away as he then starts casting something else. And I'm going to do. Wait, actually, he's going to bonus action Misty Step. Pink. And then he is going to Lightning Bolt. This way.
Why did you do that?
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh no.
It's fine. Nothing bad ever happens with a Lightning Bolt. So I need everyone. Oh, not everyone. I need Callie, Duke, and Scree, and Ferdinand to
I have a
make a
question.
dexterity saving throw. Yes.
I have a
what's the
question.
Yes.
So, because I'm warlock and sorcerer, I have both pact and slots.
Mm-hmm.
I've unfortunately have used all my slots. However, I do have pact
Mm-hmm.
because it is pact and warlock, but this spell is a sorcerer spell.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use reaction counter spell? But I've
Yeah,
used up on
I
my.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But could I use it as one? But it's a pact one because
Mhm.
okay, so would it be like a disadvantage or I just use it?
Roll a d20 for me. Or actually, I guess he will just have advantage on the. Oh wait, hold on. So Lightning Bolt is a 3rd level spell. Counter spell is also a 3rd
Third
level
level
spell.
spell. Yeah.
So it is a roll off. So
Okay.
you would
Disadvantage.
have to roll to beat. I always forget how counter spell works when it's roll to beat.
Holy.
If it is
If it's
pact
a
4th level or higher, you have to make
Yeah,
an ability
4th
check.
or
If it's a
level.
3rd level or lower, the spell fails and has
Oh.
no effect.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, so then it just fails. You
Yeah.
succeed.
Okay,
Technically.
all right.
Woo.
Thank you for letting me use one of my pack slots.
Yeah.
So Callie, just with the red magic and kind of maybe a little hint of the silver and that stuff, is like, not today, you fucking dead frog, and then cast counter spell.
The lightning bolt just fizzles out before it impacts any of you, and you see the frog get annoyed and kind of like eye the doorway behind you.
Yeah, and I think that's the last I can use counter spell because I need my book back if I want to use other things.
There. So
you
that
for
ends
allowing
the. Of course, that ends the frog's turn and brings us to Callie's turn.
Yes, Callie. Yes. Fuck.
And she kicks him real hard.
The key person.
A geek. Well, do I see Lev hold the book out like from the slot?
Yeah, you'll see that.
Okay.
That wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily like being. It was just
Yeah.
kind of a flashing it to.
Flashing.
You hide, and you also have been like passively paying attention for when Lav has been around, so I'll say you can use your
Okay.
passive for that. So.
Okay. I really can't attack him if I do this, but I really want to get my book back.
Mhm.
Could
Maybe
I
we have the next
use Mage Hand
Mhm.
to get my book back because it is a sorcerer spell?
Yes.
Okay.
You operate your mage hand.
That is true. Wait, hold on. Because
What?
it's a cantrip, I can use sorcery points to make it a bonus action. Bitch!
Oh,
With
Hey,
plus,
yes.
there we go.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
Never played a sorcerer in my life. I just know that they got some cool stuff.
No, I can
Same.
convert that into a bonus action, and because of the cantrip, I only have to use one. Thank you, Lel. Thank you.
Guys, this is why it's important to multi-class or to play different characters.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. That way you'll have some inkling of idea of like, wait, we have these things to use this here.
Yep,
Yes. No, thank
yep.
you. I appreciate that.
Real.
So I bonus action Mage Hand to get my book back.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
The book starts floating across the battlefield towards you
Mhm.
until it finally returns, and you gain your full power. Gain.
I imagine it's like that scene in Little Mermaid where like the voice comes back from Ursula.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
And then it's the harpy thing from Shrek where it's like, ah.
Okay. Thank you. She has a moment just like, oh shit, we're still fighting. Oh, I have two things I might want to, because remind me again with the Arcana. You said there was something else that could contribute to why it's undead, maybe?
Yeah, it doesn't seem as if it's fully undead, but it does just seem to be completely encased in necrotic energy and seems to be a necrotic entity.
Could I run up to it, and now with my book, could I cast Remove Curse to remove whatever necrotic energy is on this thing? That's a yes. It's an assumption I'm making.
No, just don't use turn undead.
No.
Creative.
I don't want to turn undead.
Creative.
It says at your touch, all curses affecting one creature, object end. If the object is cursed, magic item, the curse remains with the spell breaks its owner, and the object can be removed or discarded. So my theory is that there's some sort of curse or something that's making it be like that. So I'm thinking if I can cast Remove Curse to stop it, then it makes all other damage like better. But if not, then I can do something else. I'm just throwing it out there.
I love seeing the DM be like, oh, I never thought
How
about
would
this.
that affect this?
Yeah.
What would that affect
foil.
this creature?
This perfect foil to this thing that I never anticipated.
Yeah, yeah. So wait, what do I have to roll?
So,
Nothing?
You don't have. It's
Oh, I just
it's
don't have to do
immediate.
anything.
It's instantaneous. It's one
Yeah.
touch. So I have to run up to touch it.
Okay.
Very touchy with.
So-
twinkle.
I'm very touchy with my magic. Yes.
very touchy with your twinkle light. It's really fun.
So I just run up and
So-
back up against the wall, and I just try to like shove my hand up against its chest, maybe where one of the holes is. To see if I can
Gently against its face.
Okay.
No.
Describe your magic as you infuse this creature with remove
Remove
curse.
curse. Oh, she has, for the briefest of moment, those nearby would see a little bit of the red flashing in her eyes, but then it turns back into this like neon pink as kind of the eyes glow brighter with that, as well as her freckles again are imbued with the power of pink and white and silver, as just kind of swirling around. It's be like, time to bring you down, Peg, you fuck, and then runs up and then touches where the hole is, and then that pink and very celestial magic starts flowing through to try and remove whatever curse is affecting this frog.
Okay. As you cast remove curse,
Yeah, that's my last third level slot I can use.
We might ask you for that later, by the way. But anyways,
no, for no reason. For no reason. It's fine.
Squeeze's eyes
That's
start
all
to
it's been a
close
while.
in the middle.
Fun.
Yeah, in the middle of
In the middle of
fight.
battle.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be really good or really bad. I'm taking a bargain here.
I think this was a brilliant idea. I'd see what our illustrious GM wants to do with it.
I see
The
him
magic
contemplating, just like,
the magic pulses around and like drifts across the light robe made of this black woven material. You can see kind of the gold embroidery of briar lining all of the hemming. And as you cast this, the redness of this creature's eyes kind of like flickers in and out. And you can see from the very tip of its nose, the white of its skin starts darkening and shifting into this more bright red with these dark blue splotches as the white peels back slowly. As the white peels back and the eyes shift back to this kind of golden color with this tiny pupil, the white passes where the giant holes in this creature is, and they just activate almost. Where whatever necrotic curse, I suppose, that was holding this creature now being relieved, this creature is no longer necrotic. And soon after you see the green form, that green then starts losing contrast and starts shifting to this light gray as the entire form of this figure starts to slowly disintegrate.
Be gone, foul creature! My god.
And you just see the robe and a small satchel just
I don't know if
Back
you
to the
knew this, you
ground.
accidentally just multi-class into, what's it? What's the other one? There's Paladin, there's Warlock, and there's, what's the other?
Sorcerer.
Cleric, there we go.
Cleric.
You're accidentally a cleric now, too. That's fine.
It's fine.
It's just a big bad that Tara's been building up for a couple of sessions.
Oh no, it's fine. You guys are still coming though, because as this
Yeah.
figure dissipates and his kit claps to the ground, you still hear from behind as the room is still full of crickets.
I think
How full?
Well, there's currently 2, and the broodmother. Currently.
yeah. So
Currently.
yeah, that's good.
And Ferdinand.
Oh no! Hold on.
Oh boy.
Oh, I don't.
I don't know if you saw that or not.
6 minutes ago, Bacon redeemed the player's bane, which makes the combat harder.
Which it does say the next combat, not the current
next
combat,
combat.
mind
Next
you.
Not current combat, please.
So
Try.
don't be added
Duke
to it
almost
not as
died.
you will.
Listen, Duke almost died, like he always does, and then we all managed not to die, and we've done pretty well. Can we take him? Oh god, we
Yeah.
can kill.
I did write it. I need to reword that. 'Cause I
Oh.
meant like next combat isn't like the next combat you entered. So like if you're already into one, if you're already in combat, it affects that one. But then the next combat. But okay, we'll sit
Okay.
on it.
Listen to
Here's
it.
my
Okay,
idea.
but so the frog has disintegrated. There's nothing but a thing in a satchel.
Mhm.
I only used half of my movement,
Mhm.
and there's the things like, I got my book back. Can we get the fuck out of here now? And could I, with the remainder of my 15 feet, move 15 feet away from the frog now that it's dead, and start heading towards like the exit or something?
Mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
You said he's disintegrated.
No, he is
dead.
disintegrated. He's definitely fully dead.
Combat's players
He's
are just
definitely
taking
fully
that
dead.
away.
Yeah, because I spent 15. If I spend another 15, I'm like right there. So
Mhm.
could start running away. Be like, we got the book. We can run now.
I mean, we got 2 critics in front of our escape way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
Right.
then so the escape is right here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, then I just start running towards that area to
Oh,
try
hey,
and
let's
offer
have
help. And then I'm like, hi, look, I got my book back! Yay!
Yes,
Yes! Okay, let's get rid of these other coats now, please.
Just yawning mid battle.
He's like, this is nothing. This is nothing.
But it's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm so late right now.
So at this point, where through the noise, the cryptics from the other room you bypassed earlier have come.
Oh no.
No. Oh no.
The three that were mining.
Uh-huh.
And these two flash out. This one walks forward, skidding around, and they're both going to attack Scree.
No. No.
No, it's pretty yes.
Scree, you're so strong. Your armor will totally deflect it.
Strong boy.
Where is it? That's fine. What's your AC?
17.
17. Okay.
That's a lot better than mine.
Alright, so the exact same thing that happened to Duke. Two miss. One of them's a hit, and then one of them is a crit.
Right?
Oh.
Mhm.
Bring it on.
You still got temporary hit points.
Alright, so the first one is 4 points of piercing damage, and then the second one is 11 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that's nothing.
As the Cruthits chitter around you and just lash out in a flurry of blows with their large appendages, which ends both of their turns and brings us to Scree.
Alright.
You can Scree.
No, I'm good.
It's fine.
I'm awake.
Yeah, nothing like a good jolt of pain, so really wake up.
Scree is going to, with the scissor, both hands, lash at the one to the right.
Mhm.
Yes, that one.
Perfect.
Trying
Roll
to
for an attack.
Separate his little head portion from his little body portion.
Yes. You've been studying the Krupniks as you ride up top of foot.
I'm too sleepy. That was a 9 to hit.
9. You lash out, and you make impact, but it skirts across the hardened carapace of the outer shell of these Kruthiks.
And then that is... I will help as a bonus action, because I can do that with one of my feet.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I will help Ferdinand attack... No, I'm gonna help Ferdinand in, like, whatever defense he's gonna... To just kind of, like, hold down the fort while everyone's getting over here.
Okay, so you're not making an attack?
No.
Okay.
I would
He
like
turns
to...
and just kind of turns towards the three Kruthiks that have entered from the way you came in.
Yeah. Alright, let's hold down the fort, boys!
Feel hunger down. Rock.
That's right.
And Scree turns and brings us to Lav. Roll 2d10 for me.
13.
13. As the fire clings to the form of the broodmother, and she takes more damage, actually, which is forgot to do that the first time.
So do I need to roll again?
Nope, you're good.
Just add nebulous number of hit points.
Oh no, it's they're
Like,
vulnerable to fire, so
Oh, yeah.
I added the healing, so I just have to do more damage actually.
Oh, yeah.
As the fire crawls, you see it starts spreading in almost like jet fuel lines across the entirety of its body, and it is looking very rough, very, very in pain.
Wow, you basically
starts kind of-
with the Molotov. Good job.
You can see that the fire is starting to burn through some of the ooze that's attaching it to its alcove, and it is starting to seem to gain the ability to move.
That's
That
fine.
What would you
Time
like
to leave.
Time to go!
We need to
Run,
get
run, run!
way the F out of here, though. Scree's like surrounded.
Alright, Love, you go ahead. I'll catch up to you.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I mean,
because it's your movements still. Because with your turn, that Kruthic that's near us is dead. And
Yeah.
then our exit is where everybody else is. So
Yeah, the
Yeah.
experience.
We're not
There's
taking this like shaft. Oh, it's
There's this mine shaft where you don't know where it goes. There's a door here into a room that you haven't been into yet, the hidden door, and then there's the pathway that's completely blocked,
Oh, okay.
which is the way you came from.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's okay.
Duke,
You-
is
these-
this
you
even
do
the
know
door
that the
you
entrance
smelled
to the-
outside?
What was that?
Duke, is this even the door that you smelled the outsideness from?
Yeah,
I think I just made this assumption.
There's fresh air coming from somewhere in here.
Oh, okay.
It's not my turn yet. I can't-
It's not my turn yet. I can't do anything about it.
Okay, I suppose we'll move to the left.
You do know that the entryway into this like room where the frog was going seems to be too big for Bruthics to enter from. You do also know they can dig though, so you can fight stuff.
And
We
then
gotta-
You
We
move.
have to make choices. We're gonna
we
make
do
choices.
a little slashy slash with my two daggers.
I believe in me. I believe in you.
You're slashy slashing. You did also get your chain knife back, by the way.
Yeah, you got it back.
When Duke climbed up,
When
they got the
Duke
chain knife as well.
Climbed up and got it way back.
Yeah.
So you do have your chain knife back.
And you can do.
We'll still do the slashy dagger.
Alright, make your attacks.
Two-handed.
Make your 2 attacks.
With a 13 and an 11 to hit.
Against the Kruthiks.
Yeah.
Both of those slash off the hardened outer shell of the Kruthiks.
You guys have your weapons.
And then I
What?
suppose I go bonus action hide.
Okay. So you slash out, make 2 scratch lines against the hard outer carapace, and tuck behind that stone there, out of combat.
Hey, wait, does that not count as sneak attack because they were engaged with another creature? Like one of our
Oh,
allies.
yes, they were.
I
So you'd
think
have
that would go
advantage on that
to-
attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you would get sneak attack damage too.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do-
Sorry, my brain was just counting. I'm like,
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
lot
fine.
for Lav at level 4. So
Yeah, no, as a rogue, if you have an ally within 5 feet, you get advantage on the attack, regardless of that type of thing, and then you also get sneak attack on the first attack.
see,
Yeah.
guys, this is why it's
So
important
that
to
makes it a
be
17 and an 11 to hit.
present.
17 just hits.
Okay. We get 1 hit.
Plus your d6 sneak attack, right? Damage.
Yeah, plus sneak attack as well.
So 3 times I've played rogue, I've been like, oh my gosh.
Sneak attack. My group is
It's
full of
17
rogues.
damage.
My group is full of rogues.
Makes sense for a fire stream.
Yeah, it does.
Damn.
Damn,
They
was
love
that
the rogues.
17 damage, Ruby?
Yes. With the 1 dagger that hit, I got
That's a
17
good dagger. You
damage.
got like
That
A
is
nice
good.
dagger.
Oh,
like
yeah.
freaking true.
Because that's the d4, which is a 4, plus the 3 on the dagger, plus the 2d6 of my sneak attack, which is an extra 10.
Excellent. Hell yeah.
Perfect. So how
Fuck
much in
yeah.
total?
17.
17.
17.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Silent but deadly.
Very fitting for strikes.
You charge up, kind of bisect a few of the legs off the back of it, and it tumbles to the side.
We've got
And
an
looks
hour
again.
left.
As we then kind of tuck back in, using your bonus action to hide once more. Roll stealth check for me as we come to Duke. Duke is going to scurry around and try to get into. You guys are trying to. Where are you guys going? Are you trying to get into the room? Are you trying to go out past the Prithix, or are you trying to place you haven't done?
I think it depends on which way smells like fresh air.
Oh, true. That's what Duke was doing this round.
Yeah.
That's
I
okay.
really need Duke to come clutch here.
Advantage, but it's oh, it's well. Duke does just weirdly roll an unnatural amount of natural 20s.
Yeah.
Duke is the only character where I roll so many nat 20s consecutively, like it's wild. If you were to watch me play any of my other characters, I like consistently have bad rolls. The fact that I roll so well as Duke so often is wild.
So you see Duke kind of hop up on the back of Fernand and sniff around before saying this way, and then scurrying through,
Oh, this way.
And
Okay, so that's where we're
scrambling through the doorway.
It's like it would have
And-
sucked if we like fought to get in there and it's just like a dead
It's a-
end.
it's a
with
room
more
closet.
oxygen, fire.
It's a room plaza is what it is. That's what it
Just
was.
Fire, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's just fire.
So it's gonna end Duke's turn.
Mhm.
Bring us to this cricket, but cricket that's dead.
Dead.
The frog that's dead brings us to the top of the round Kerr, which means the fire spreads.
Ah!
Yay! Fire actions. Oh, good. Now it's at the webs that are absolutely flammable.
Yep.
Son of a bitch, this place is flammable.
I've actually been on top of the webs for a round,
Oh, okay.
so
I am just about to be on fire.
Run, Co, run!
Run, Forrest, run.
Yes, exactly.
it's fine. It's fine. What are you talking about?
You might be able to make it with your if you use your
Alright.
action and your movement.
It's okay. I'm raging. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So that's the fire. The brood mother has no corpses to eat, so she can't heal, and she's gonna try to pull against her remaining strands to move.
Oh, yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of
and
here.
does not succeed.
Yay! Like, I'm so sorry, but yay for us.
No, I'm not sorry. That thing needs to die.
Look how perfect
I'm
the
sorry.
other
She
way.
ate her own children.
That is
We are
true.
next on the menu. Let's be very clear
Actually,
here. here.
maybe they taste good.
I don't think this is
Maybe
like a
they
natural
Maybe
party
they
that
taste
exists around
good.
Here. I don't think that they would be here if not for malicious intent of wizards and other
I don't know.
other
I mean,
vigils.
the
Wow.
kids were dead, you know, what were they gonna do?
That on the brood, that on the frog. Bring us to Callie.
Oh, wait, no, Kerr is still going.
Oh, right, Kerr. Yeah, sorry.
Kerr needs to run for his life.
Yeah, Kerr, run for your
Um,
life!
Run for your life.
Yeah. So yeah, the fire explosions and like things happening all around.
Fire's quickly spreading towards you.
Quickly spread.
I'm gonna look at Chad this way.
None of people vote for the GM. I appreciate you. Hey, you got the 3 more guys to spawn.
Thanks for that, bacon. All right. How much
I might have something
distance
for that.
is it? Okay.
Gratitude.
So using my, if I use my movement and my action to dash, that would get me here to where everybody is. Can I still do a bonus action melee attack with my frenzy rage?
I think so, because I think it just lets you do.
It just lets me do a melee attack as a bonus.
Yeah, it just lets you do a melee attack as a bonus action. So yeah, you would be able to.
Perfect. So I want to move here to get into where all my friends are. Whichever Kruthik still looks like it has a fighting shot and wants to kill my friends. Actually, basically this one right here. I want to.
Yep.
I want to attack it.
Attack.
The funny thing is, as this entire combat has been a thing, like, from an outside view, like, if I were to look at this in the perspective of I don't play Duke as a character in combat, you would look at it and be like, he doesn't do anything. He's so underutilized. But me, as someone who's also played the character, I'm like, no, but he, like, can't do shit. It's the thing. He's not built for combat. It's great. But also fucking sucks when we are in combat, because I got shit.
Attack! With walls at your back. Attack! Okay, please hit it. So got 1 luck point left too if I can get it.
Oh,
Got
nice.
it. You got this.
Ooh, 15 plus 7.
Yeah,
So
22.
22.
Yes, that hits.
22. Alright, so. Oh, where's my. I lost my document.
Well, I can close that tab because he's dead.
Here's the probably dead.
Hey.
5 plus 3 is 8, plus 5 is 13, plus 2 is 15 again. 15 again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your movement is 30, right, Kirk?
My movement is 30, so movement plus my action to
Yeah.
get there was like 40 feet or something.
It was
so
like 40 feet. So you have another 20 feet to move.
I have another 20
Yeah.
feet, but I did want to make this happen first to make sure everyone else
No, of
can get
course.
out
I
of
was
here.
just being like, you can attack and run! Attack and run!
I'm
Run for your life,
I'm
Kirk!
trying to clear the way.
So are
Pretty
you
much.
are you attacking as you're charging past, or do you stop and take on the creature?
I stop and take on the creatures. Kurt's not going to
Okay.
leave until everyone else is done.
You lash out at the creature, and it pierces through, and you almost pin them to the ground at first as it enters a bloodied state. You are now surrounded by, not surrounded by, but there's 2 Kruthiks who are not looking too hot in front of you, and 3 grand spanking new at the door.
Could I
Looking
try
very
I
hot.
don't know
With
why
a-
chat's not
I'd love to
updating
do.
as people
There's-
send shit.
there's-
It's
their armor's
frustrating as
gleaming.
hell.
They just sharpened their front pincers, you know?
The equivalent of a jawline, super sharp.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
could I actually, when I was coming in, like try to have like shoved it into the wall over here, like try and clear out the doorway for everyone else to just like go?
Yeah, make a strength check for me.
Yeah, I'm like the same type. I like straight checks.
Ooh. Bad. Oh, so bad.
Oh, and I'm raging, so I have advantage on those, so they're good.
Nice.
I remember, I was like, I swear I have advantage on straight checks sometimes. That was a 18 plus 7, 25.
Yep, that definitely works. So you pin it against the wall and hold it there. We'll say you move here, opening the way into the door for everything. Lav and Scree would still get an opportunity to attack from this Krithik here, who's badly wounded, but otherwise the place is free.
Alright, yep, so Kirk just runs in and shoves this one out of the way, and is just like, go, 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 go.
Perfect.
It's my turn now, yes?
That ends Kerr's turn, brings us to Callie, yes.
Yay,
And
okay.
then Scree, you will be on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to use my last sorcery point to turn a cantrip into a bonus action, and
Nice.
I am going to cast, because I now have my book, Eldritch Blast!
Nice.
And because of my level, I have 2 beams. So,
Nice.
so
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna, I'm gonna roll to hit the one that's between Lav and Scree and all that
Perfect.
stuff. So I'm gonna roll that.
Well, that makes the treat a little bit.
Oh god, so that's an 11, so it probably doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit, it kind of ricochets.
All right, but I have 2
Fucking
beams.
careless.
I got another one.
You got this, you got this.
A natural 19 plus 6 for 25.
Yeah.
Okay, but that is only 1d10 of what damage is Eldritch Blast? Is it fire damage? What damage is it?
I think it's force damage.
Force
Yes.
damage. Okay, so it's
Force.
force damage.
Yeah.
So it's 1d10. So we'll see how much it is.
Just blast it into the fire behind it.
That is 3 points of force damage for maybe blasting it towards the fire.
That is enough.
It just
The
explodes.
Eldritch Blast impacts and just shatters the carapace, kind of
Okay.
passing some purple ichor around onto Scree and Lav, but otherwise,
Ugh.
Already
Okay.
got mana.
eradicated.
All right,
That's
so-
we were already covered with you. We needed a shower.
Okay, so is there any chance, because I was gonna use action to dash and movement, but I want to help get Scree along, but I know that Scree's on Ferdinand, so it's probably not
He's
gonna
not
want to.
Ferdinand anymore, actually.
Oh, okay.
Duke was on Ferdinand, so Ferdinand's just
Ferdinand
gonna
also
right now.
Not anymore.
Are we gonna leave Ferdinand behind?
We might have to leave Ferdinand behind. Is there any chance while using my movement to
Scree
get
will
out of
move
here, I
action.
can use my action to like help move Scree, so I can take Scree along with me?
You moving someone else makes it so your movement is half.
Half,
but
but
you go with
it
you.
would be enough to get in through the door, I think, because
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so,
So you can,
yeah,
if
so-
Scree willingly follows you.
Yes.
Scree does not.
I try to move Scree, be like, Scree, come on, we need to move now.
I'll be there in a bit.
Thank you,
Scree
Ferdinand.
resist. Make a strength check, Callie. Unless you let go when Scree says no.
I will make a strength check to see if I
Okay.
can move her along, Scree along.
What the hell is
That
happening?
is a 12.
And what's your strength save, Scree?
Not 20, yeah, I figured.
20.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right.
Party's
So
never
then-
better
Scree
when they
is
put
a
that.
a icon of sturdiness.
You're a resilient
and
little
cannot be
thing,
moved.
are you? Okay, fine, just don't die. And then she keeps on running.
Cool.
If you
That was
don't,
into
I
the
will
room.
blame you.
Callie makes it into the room, and as you enter the room, you see it seems to be the kind of bedchamber / laboratory of, assumedly, the White Frog. You see a large banister
Interesting.
bed, about 10 acorn long table with the various alchemical equipment on it, and a large pulsing glass crystal on one end, as well as a writing desk that has some papers across it and a small little lockbox. And that's what you see.
Is there any way to get out of here, though? Fuck.
You'll have to check on your next turn.
I know.
As we move to Scree.
All right. Scree seeing that Ferdinand is not going to fit through there. How big is the entrance that the 3 other dudes came through?
It is about 15 acorns wide.
That's when we came through.
How
too.
tall?
20.
Okay, cool. Scree is going to take one half of the broken scarf and tie a little bow around Ferdinand's neck and grab his little face and be like, "Hey, get out of here, survive." Give him a little. Then like a horse, be like, "Yeah," like spank his butt and then go into the.
Get out of here! I don't want you anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Peak.
Can I get on? Make just one last animal handling check.
I get a 1.
Man.
He's like, "I hate you. You're not my real dad."
Oh my. Just turn sides instantly. Oh no. What is it really a 1? Is it
It's a
really a 1?
one.
Oh
Honestly,
no.
kind of fitting. He did not want any part of this.
Oh god.
He was kind of
As you
force
slap
feeds into him.
the ass of Ferdinand, he just charges completely away.
Oh, okay, good. I thought
He
he was
just
gonna,
goes
I thought he was gonna
Okay.
attack us, and I was like, "No, Ferdinand, you bitch!
yeah, I was
just
scared he was gonna either
runs
attack us
straight
or
this
you.
way.
If he runs fast enough, he might be able to outrun the fire."
You had some other animal handling checks before this. It's fine.
Why do I roll so well on strength, but so
Right.
poorly with puppies?
I know.
That's
I just want
that's the
to
next
love
class Bree will take
puppies.
at the Heather's Vigil. It'll just be animal handling class.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Play
that's
fun
what-
animal handling.
That's what Scree's going to do during the training montage.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Spree failed his
One
animal
one
handling.
final
Of
animal
Of course,
handling
of
check.
course, of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
Ferdinand
was-
is running this way.
it
Oh,
was-
and they're gonna dash. So
It was meant to be like a go, be free, be safe, and then it was an actual one.
As far as I'm
So,
concerned, he is doing exactly what I asked.
Exactly as intended.
Oh,
it's true.
no.
It's true.
And they have a pretty little scarf bow.
Yeah.
Take my
Covering
remaining
you.
half of my scarf and kind of wrap it around. Doesn't go as long as it used to, but it's fine.
Aw.
It's vanilla.
And then I'll run into the other room with everyone else.
Perfect. Alright, that ends Spree's turn. Lav, you are up. There is one remaining Krithik being pinned to the wall by Kerr currently, and everyone else of your party has managed to make an
It's I
attack.
am hidden.
You are hidden. I also need you to roll 2d10.
Ooh,
Oh,
I can do
fire.
that.
With
Right.
fire.
Fire.
Because the fire damage activates on the top of your
Fire.
25. Or
One-
sorry, not 25. Sorry.
Okay, that doesn't work with 2d10.
I was like, wow.
I was like, what?
Sorry, I was rolling it as if it was 100. That's
No,
seven.
no, that makes more sense.
What is it?
7.
7?
And she dies.
So
Can we
close.
grab the pouch
So
from the closet?
close.
Don't worry, she's gonna die. It's just whether you're in the room that you rack up the experience points of killing her or not.
Right, that's how it works, you know?
in D&D games. Don't get-
No one specified that they picked up the pouch of the crocodile.
I did not.
Oh.
I did not know.
I was thinking about it though.
I did
Yeah,
not.
no, I want that.
Okay.
Ah, Lab!
Do it.
So
Go for it.
you sprint, do what you want.
We
I
hoard
go
cool
over
shit.
here, I pick up his shit,
Okay.
and then,
And then, which is fine, you can do a free action just to pick it up off the ground.
And then dash back.
yeah.
You
like
can
how
dash and bonus action dash, because you can dash as bonus action too because of your
Because you're
rogue ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you successfully pick up the satchel of the frog.
So movement, bonus action, dash back,
Mm-hmm.
action, which I'm close enough to curse, that's considered a sneak attack, correct?
Yeah.
Slash slash.
So slash, a take. That'd be 17.
Kill it, kill it. Rack 'em up, rack 'em up.
Come on.
Both hit with a 21 and a
Nice.
20.
Solid.
Hell yeah.
Which
Damage rolls. Damage. Hit.
Kill it with fire. Oh wait.
Well, wait.
Fire. I hardly know.
13
Ah,
on the first dagger.
15,
13 on the first dagger.
13. Eviscerated.
Oh,
Yay.
Yay.
As Kerr's kind of,
Then
as
on the
Ker's,
second dagger,
yeah.
I got
how much did you eviscerate him?
Just keep chopping it up.
Will there be?
I laugh,
Is there gonna be some crowd?
Lab, you've done enough. Just please, let's just try to find a way out. Oh, shitballs. Excuse me for language.
12 on the second dagger.
Nice. So as Kerr just
Okay.
pins this Krithik to the wall, you charge up and turn your daggers around and kind of underjab into the gap between its main chest carapace, and the creature just goes limp against the wall.
Nice.
Nice feels. Well, now let's get the fuck out.
Yes, let's get the fuck out. If we can't find a place to escape, shit.
All right. So you tuck in, leaving. That brings us to Duke, who's just gonna like keep watch of everyone coming inside. Brings us to the top of the round. This guy's dead.
Dead.
And just
Dead.
for flavor and efficiency purpose, as you kind of stab into the Krithik and its body goes limp for you, Kerr, you both look up as the brood mother lets out one last scream as the fire fully envelops it.
Yay.
It had 2 health left,
Oh my
so
Oh,
god.
it was
no.
gone no matter what. As the fire continues to spread, let's see if it gets Kerr at all.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Come in, my arm on fire.
Because
Oh,
It's
come on, come on,
fine.
come on, come on, Kerr. Please be safe.
what is it helping you outside? Oh, buddy.
Oh, hop, hop.
Okay, this may be the best
Fire
use of
spreads.
we've ever had.
The final death cry of the Krithik broodmother fills the entirety of the chambers, and you can hear the skittering and like echoing cries down the various exit tunnels of this chamber as the all-mother of these creatures die. And the ones in the hallway start screeching and kind of skitter back into the hallway a little bit. bringing us to Kerr's turn, who all you gotta do is run inside.
Yeah, he was on inside. Yeah, look, one
Run
final
in.
round to make sure there's no one else that we forgot, just because it's been a lot of panic craziness for
Yep,
most of
it's
it.
been a while.
And then runs in the door and slams it shut, and like looks for something to block it with, basically. Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you
it was
run-
the door. I can't remember.
It's just an opening. So you run inside and grab one of the closest things, which is this large armoire, and slide it in front. You do have to like side shimmy through, so you know that the Kurthix can't immediately get in, but can also burrow. So see how
Alright.
that works.
Yep. So
And you
turn
enter
around.
into
Ruby's the DM.
Ruby's
Alright,
the
Ruby, what
DM.
happens
out
next?
there.
No.
As you enter into this small little hidden room, which you all see what Callie saw at first, which is the large banished bed, the 10 acorn work table, and the kind of writing desk. There's a few more bits and bobs, like an armoire, a small little eating table, and that's what you get from just an initial scan of the room.
Well,
We're gonna slow
You
down
gonna grab
a
the
little
lockbox?
bit.
Alright, you grab the
yeah.
lockbox.
What about that crystal? That was like that crystal that was.
Oh, the folder.
Yeah. How would you like to examine the crystal on the table?
It's great. I can actually be productive and do shit during my days off.
I will use. Because I have it. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. Where is it? I will once again use detect magic.
Oh,
Trigger the crystal.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get an understanding of what this crystal is and what it does.
nice.
You burst detect magic, and weirdly enough, it doesn't pulse. The crystal itself doesn't pulse with magic, but some of the equipment that is connected to the crystal does. It doesn't seem as if Boulder gives off a magical essence of any sort. It just seems to be a natural earth-based energy source, kind of like lightning in a bottle, essentially.
Yeah.
But you see, once again, the magic that your friends have, and
Yeah.
the lockbox that Lav is holding is also magical.
Ooh. I mentioned to Love. Yeah, you can take that, but that is very magical. Be careful with that. With detect magic. Probably. And then very quickly, I was like, oh shit. And I turned to Kerr. I'm sorry I took a kill. I'm sorry.
Oh, not even on the fucking register. That was fucking fantastic. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Con save. Natural 4 plus a 6 is a 10, so slight blushing on the cheeks. A little, because you complimented her magic. I'm just like,
I also now want string cheese, and I don't have it. I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait,
get
you see,
like
for a bit of-
snackages after
I-
this.
Saw him running. I know I saw him running far off and away. He got out of my viewpoint, and there was a lot of fire and smoke. You picked a good map, Scree. I think he's
Yeah,
just
he's
gonna find his way out. He'll be okay.
Okay, yeah.
He'll be good. Quick
Callie
look around the
does
room.
best to shut
Papers. You said there were papers, some like scattered all around.
Yes, there's on one of the writing desks. There's papers littered across it, as well as that's where the lockbox was.
If Lavender goes for the lockbox, Kurt is going to go for like whatever papers are there as well. Don't know what any of this fuckery is, but I saw that fucking frog last a while ago, and I don't like what he's up to if he's here as well. Glad he's
Well,
fucking
he's
dead,
not
though.
here now.
No, he's not. Where can we get the fuck out of here, Duke? Duke.
Duke is like sniffing around, and you see him climb up on the walls and disappear into this small shaft before this large metal ladder kind of descends from
Ooh.
the ceiling above.
Good job, Duke. Quick escape. And then Callie would very quickly, because it seems to be an energy conductor, would take that crystal off the table.
You swipe the crystal off the table. It's
Duke
about,
is good at some
the size
shit.
of a football, essentially.
Oh god, very heavy. Okay. Then puts
And
it
as you hold it, it kind of pulses and glows. It dims a little bit as you remove it, and you see on the table, it seems as if the things connected to it are these kind of wiring made of runes carved into the table, and at the end there's a few of the egg sacs kind of attached to the sides of the table that seem to be pulsing to that, and then the beams will go back and pulse into the egg sacs themselves too.
Okay. Ferdinand Jr.
Straight.
The egg sacs on the table are much smaller. They seem to be about like ostrich egg size.
Okay. But Callie takes that big crystal. It's like, oh god, heavy. Okay. And then
No.
just, like, puts it in the
Scream.
bag of holding.
Scree no.
Up the ladder. and
Scree
away.
no.
Yes.
Let's go,
Scree will
please.
take one of the eggs.
Scree
You
no.
take one of the egg. Is there anything else you want to take from this room before you leave?
I'm shaking my head at Scree, but I'm like, it's their choice. I'm not going to get in the way of that.
Scree, if it tries to eat me, I'm going to kill it. I hope you know that, right? That just means you have to train it really well. That's what that means. Scree.
No.
I feel like, but what if it's just biting? You know.
If it's just biting, it's fine. But
Okay, cool. So
if
they're
it tries to
pretty
kill
like
me,
better.
I
Just
said if
puppy
it tries to kill me,
Yeah,
and then like
okay,
as we're
okay.
going, I get getting everybody up.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, cool. I can,
Alright,
I can live
you
with that.
skitter up the ladder and kind of quickly
Should
dig
we
up
kill the other one? There were 2, right?
Sorry, what?
the other one. The eggs? Oh yeah, there were 2 eggs.
Yeah, do we want to kill the other one or take
And-
the twins?
Unless, yeah, we can't separate the family.
We'll go back. Yeah, no, that'd be
Oh
fine. It's
No,
okay.
grab
Okay,
the-
My
grab the-
God.
grab the mallets, as you said. Should we grab the other one and just like smashes it down? Before you get to it?
Recovers the egg's eyes that it doesn't have.
What does it
Look like
describe the description of the egg?
goo.
How does it
I'm
squish?
not looking.
How does it squish? Is it like a snake's egg or is it like an ostrich or
It's like-
chicken egg?
It's like a
Oh, we could have fed it to worm.
you know those like
That's
sports
right.
balls that are in the nets, and when you squeeze them, like it like, folds down various ways. It does that for a second, as the more sturdy sinew encasing it kind of holds in the more jelly part. So as you squeeze it, kind of like, and then shatters and explodes.
Gross.
It definitely covers you in some of the goo.
Is it like the same purple goop?
Gross.
Curse maternal instincts only go so far, y'all.
Yeah.
Alright.
But
All right, and you
We're
start climbing.
definitely used to go.
yeah.
All right, tucking the lockbox into your pocket lab and hefting the satchel over your shoulder, you head up the stairs or up the ladder and climb for a long time. I'm going to need anyone with with under 13 strength to make a strength check or a Constitution saving throw. Actually,
Oh,
Am I
love
under
to have a 14
13?
strength. Oh my goodness. Oh, also, since we're climbing
I
up
don't
the ladder,
remember.
because I now can do this, the tail, boop, on the pendant, there's light
Oh.
on the ladder.
Yay!
Like,
Oh my god.
finally I can use that spell. Kelly's like, I'm so glad I have my phone.
I'm guessing about like however long up. Scree crap
What
falls
is
on top of,
Duke's?
like, her head.
I have a natural strength of 14.
Roll 15. That's what it says,
14,
right?
yeah.
15. You have natural strength 14, so you succeed. Perfect. 15 is enough. Scree has enough to pass, and Scree has enough to pass. Oh, Duke.
Oh no, how's
I don't know. I'm looking
Duke
too.
has 0 strength or
Oh
11
god,
strength.
or like what's
Um,
his? Oh
Oh, it's
god.
10. It's like 10 because
Constitution
it's
saving throw.
I cast guidance on Duke.
My strength is an 11. Thank you
There we
very
go, there we go,
much.
there we go.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't get back from the damage he took. But he also healed completely up from. Duke left this fight with full health.
Damn,
Yes.
improvement.
Look,
I know.
I mean, you have a brush with death, and you're like, you know what? Maybe it's gonna
And as you climb and climb, all of your arms ache by the time you reach the top. And who is in the front? Would it be Callie with the light?
Sure, I'll be in front with the light. She's like, oh,
Alright.
let's-
You reach.
Oh, I
this
can
manhole
totally
cover.
upload that as a sticker and a emote. I can do
And-
that.
Oh, manhole cover. It's more of a heavy trap door. Seems to be made out of.
I have a
heavy
ton of
iron,
shit
and you kind of
saved. I can
unlock
do a
two
lot
the
of
bottom
things.
locks. It seems to be rusted over, and open it, and you are instantly thrown into the jail. You're instantly thrown into the ruckus noises of Umloa City. As you kind of peek out and see that you seem to be kind of on the outer walls, outside of the Roots district, so the harbor district, and you can see as you instantly come out that there are 2 docks that are probably 15 to 20 feet away, and you kind of come out underneath one of the side docks of
Hmm.
the area, just above the water line on the outskirts of the city.
Kelly gets up and she's like, right, everybody else, and then turns to slowly help everyone get out of the hole with the light, probably blinding their eyes a little bit. Like, please,
Sorry,
stop this.
sorry,
Sorry.
up.
And just tries to help them one by one get up.
Fine, I don't need to go to sea.
And the sun is setting.
Oh, so it's nighttime.
Oh, we're gonna be down there all day. That sounds alright.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. And she's like really hugging her book tightly.
Oh.
Yeah, no, of course. Glad that we were able to find it. That worked out well.
Yeah, yes it did. Yeah, that's right. You exchanged my book for some items, right?
And for a lift.
Oh, that too.
I don't think I have the ability to carry more than one person on a lift, unfortunately. I imagine so with my power, right? Right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's only
Yeah.
one person.
It's only one person. Yeah, I unfortunately
Yeah.
don't have that power for multiple people. Couldn't if you wanted. I'm sorry, Lav. But maybe I might have something else. And she reaches into her bag of holding,
Pulls out a chocolate Hershey's Kiss.
pulls out a little
a
chest,
chest?
Little chest.
and then she opens. It's a small one. It's not the big one that you saw, but it's a small one. It's full of little versions of all of her potions.
Oh my god.
Shots, everybody.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god. All the
Make
conflicting
the motions.
emotions would be terrible.
Oh, cute.
Those are really cute.
Thank
So
you.
adorable.
Thank you. Well, they're not as effective as
Are
the
they
big ones, but
actually
I think these
edible,
will last
though?
a minute, so I don't know if you could use them for some kind of thing. But
So now that you have your book, is there like a guide to which one's which? We could like cut down.
A little cheat sheet would be nice.
I mean, I guess since apparently we're having drinks after this, I could probably go through the book and try to label which one is which and all that stuff, and you can figure that out if you don't mind having a drink or something, new friends.
I mean, if I can put one of these shots in the drink, I'm so done.
So, I guess we can go for dinner and
No,
drinks.
no,
and
no,
I can
no.
write that
I'm not talking in game. I'm talking like the legitimate ones that she has.
up for you, and then you can have this. That's my thanks.
You know, not too far from the backwash, actually.
Labels are for
What was that? I didn't hear you.
We're not too far from the backwash. Backwash, actually.
Oh, that's
But
right.
okay.
Lab showed us there the other night. I've never been there before.
Since I've been searching for my book for a week, no. So, maybe a first time for that?
Right.
All the best flavors in town.
Okay, and then very quickly, so sorry.
Okay, no, you're good.
Callie will slide her arm through hers, and I now need to make a roll really quickly for something. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
Aha.
Throws up.
What we gonna do?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wow, that actually.
Butterflies explode on your stomach.
You know what? Because I think she's a little flustered, I'm
Evolve
gonna
like
give
a
myself
Pokemon.
disadvantage for this because I kind of want her to notice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Okay, so that's an 11 plus a 3 for 14. I don't know
Hydrate.
what your passive perception is.
Hers, hers passive perception is
14.
So meets it beats it.
14.
It is 14.
Find out it.
Yeah.
So I rolled a disadvantage because I wanted him to notice, and also I want to show this off really quickly.
Uh-huh.
As that is happening, you do notice that Allie slips another special potion into your bag,
Ayo.
and she will
Oh shit.
she will message you her, so it's only in your head.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, dang.
You might find this new concoction useful. It's a brand new one that I made, but it could hopefully maybe give your group hope in the darkest of times.
How sweet is that?
Okay, Galadriel.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
love that.
good.
I love
No,
that.
that's
So
perfect.
good.
It's so perfect.
Beautiful.
So Kerr like hears that and like sees you like slip it into one of his pouches. And so Kerr like leans down because I'm trying to remember how tall you said Callie
I'm
was.
about as tall as Lav.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
my god, no, she's
about half an acorn shorter.
fucking tiny.
As a
Anyways.
female,
Oh god. And so Kerr like leans down like close to you and just like puts his like mouth next to your ear and says, "You know, I kind of like the sound of your voice in my head."
Another con save.
Caldriel.
Galadriel.
Gotcha. Oh, it's
Oh,
not
that's-
the
Ayo.
That's a natural 19 plus a 6, so that's a 15.
Okay.
And so it's like a little bit of a blush, and it's just, well, then maybe this should be a next time.
And you all make your way back into the city through the harbor district of the roots, the bustling. Even at night, now it is still bustling and busy, and there's tradesmen and dock workers and warehouse workers milling through. You kind of have to shoulder force your way through these busy working streets until you make it to the Pocket Watch, where you settle in. You enter into the homey, very cottagecore-esque atmosphere with herbs hanging from the ceiling, strands of mushrooms drying up above, and the large, patchwork-vested, blue-furred bear folk as you enter into the Pocket Watch, and you are instantly thrown into a bit of homier atmosphere than the hustle and bustle of the outside district you just walked through. Still covered in ichor, still covered in gore, and a little burned. You settle down, give your drink orders to our lovely bear friend, and
Big Gregory.
this was Big Gregory. Candle, you haven't met yet.
Oh, we haven't let my candles.
Yeah, this is Gregory, the shopkeep of the Pocket Watch. and you kind of feel the adrenaline out of you all after a little while of sitting in the safe space. You see a couple familiar faces come in and out of some folks that you saw last time, some people you see on the street. There's a few Heather's Vigil who seem to come here every so often, but there's never more than 3 or 4 other people besides you here. And drinks are had and given. Do you open the box up?
Yeah.
Okay. Examining the loot you garnered, do you want to start with the satchel, or do you want to open the box first?
Let's start with the box.
Okay. You see that it's locked, first and foremost. The box is a dark oaken box that seems to be stained black with gold trim around the edge, and then the lock itself is pretty basic, except there's just a borderline of like twisting barbs coming around the keyhole. And it has
See
these
what
two
I mean
these
about
four
so
little
many
beads
Briar themes, though?
on the bottom.
Cute. Can I try the key that I pickpocketed off Mr. Frog?
Yeah. Unlocks without issue. You open it, and in the locked box, sitting on top of kind of this purple padding is a goldenrod wrapped in a soft brown leather. Looking at it, you can see that through the leather wrapping of the handle of this like handle-like goldenrod is a briar pattern, and embossed onto the northern side of the rod is the bottom of what looks to be some sort of insignia or sigil. It seems as if another piece can kind of be connected on top to complete the emblem, but you can't quite tell what it is at this point, unless you'd like to investigate further. But there does seem to be a little button incorporated into the bottom of that insignia.
Okay.
The look on Screw's face.
Is the insignia familiar to any of us?
You can make a history check or an investigation check to kind of suss out what it is.
History.
I don't know if Callie would not know this, but there was like one little thing that I think she would want to message Duke, but Duke, the KJ's not here, so I'm like, I shouldn't do this without KJ. I want to catch KJ's reaction.
You're getting
Just
it.
message KJ. KJ, jump in.
You're getting it.
Real quick.
Maybe mimic.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll let everybody else do their rolls though, so then I'll decide whether like the thing to do with the Duke. It would be a very good thing.
I got 8 total.
You're
so-
getting the reaction now.
16, okay. Screw's asleep. He's passed out.
I feel like
Screw's
Callie's
gone.
girl, she's busy with her drink,
Fast
and I
forward.
think is like not looking at Kerr because of the flirtation that's happened. So
Yeah.
15. Did you do an investigation roll or a history roll?
History.
Okay. It looks familiar to you, but you can't fully tell what it is. It's something. It's familiar to you, but you can't. There's not enough of the insignia for you to completely place it. But the form of the bottom half of this insignia seems familiar to you.
Real.
You've seen
Listen,
it before.
listen, all I'm saying is if people support my Ko-fi or my Patreon, I think I have a Cash App out there somewhere too. Literally anywhere. I can get a drawing tablet and I can do some of these in my free time. Listen.
And it's. Oh, familiar is the best word I got. Exactly.
Maybe we can ask someone at the vigil, possibly if they've seen this or where it's possibly from. Alright. So that was the box. Anything in the bag?
As you
I
open the bag, it seems to
I
be.
had rolls out.
It seems to be bigger on the inside than the outside. It's
Oh, a
not a bag of
haversack.
holding, but you quickly discover that it is a haversack.
Interesting.
What? What am I listening to? This is chapter 14 of our campaign. But I'm telling other people that they should support me on all of my things and all of the places, because then I can have the money to get a drawing tablet so that I can make official art and emotes and stickers and shit for Of Like and a Moss.
what is that? I wonder.
There's an owl stealth stethoscope in there and a rose. You Doctor Who. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, it's bigger on the inside.
Big on the inside. A handy haversack is the item name that you can find. There's also 3 blue glass and a few other things. A diamond worth 300 blue glass and a rune carved wooden handle.
What the hell is throne? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is.
Along with the research notes that Kurt got, is your total loot from.
Yay, the loot.
Yes, Kelly.
I think while maybe everyone is distracted with the items in the bag and whatnot, I really wanted to do this with KJ here, but obviously they're working, so I'll just do this quickly. I think I would message KJ. No, sorry, message Duke. I would message Duke in their head. I apologize for being blunt and all that, but you've died before, haven't you?
Yes. Twice.
You see.
We've talked about
Duke kinda
this.
stiffen, but
I have
doesn't
message. I
really
can respond.
it's kind of you hear like you kind of get the feeling of a affirmation
Mm-hmm.
than an actual response.
And then Callie picks that up and nods, and we'll message once more. I just, a few hours ago, before we fell into that hell of darkness and went against those bug creatures, I saw your shadow, and it had, for the briefest a second, a black dog in it before it disappeared.
What the
And
fuck
with-
does that
with
mean?
Callie's knowledge with shadow sorcery and death, she can maybe put 2 and 2 together that it's some sort of maybe death following Duke, in a sense. Or
Make a religion or arcana check.
Death stalking Duke.
I wanted to reveal this to Duke so that way they'll do with all that stuff. That
Now
Oh,
they can hear it later. Whenever they miss something, they watch it and typically live stream
Yeah.
their reactions.
So
That was great.
that's a natural 19,
Okay, nice.
and
nice.
my Arcana is a +8 because of my level, so that would be a 27 for Arcana. So that's
We
what
had
I
two 27s in this game. My god.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
So while you're not excessively familiar with the gods and goddesses of Elliday, you know the legends of the god of death around here being one of the more active deities of the realm. One of the only 2 that are still rumored to kind of wander its surface a little bit. And you would know that there have been legends of when someone piques the interest of death, a watcher is applied.
Gotcha.
What?
So I messaged Duke. I don't know much, but you might have a watcher on your tail.
What does
Be
that
extra
mean?
cautious.
What does it mean?
You still have a lot of life to live.
You see Duke kind of like stiffen and then slouch a little defeatedly.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just been a week. And they turn to you and like out loud they just go, "Thank you."
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Mhm.
And, like, we'll pat
Sure.
their shoulder. and
Sure.
you try to cheers to them, just like, you're here now.
At least I didn't die this time.
Real.
Yeah, and then we'll cheers
The
to
fuck?
we'll cheers to Duke, and it's like, yeah, sorry, you were saying I got distracted.
Okay.
Wait, Kurt, what did you roll for your?
Oh, my history check was an 8, so it was.
Okay,
It was. I got nothing off of it.
Okay.
I'm also anticipating that being Kerr downing 2 drinks the second they got into the bar.
Fair. Just
Emotion shot. Emotion shot.
Oh, actually, this would be the first time that Callie would have alcohol because she said she doesn't drink. And she's like, I'm going on this thing right now. It's like they're going on a date. Oh, not a date, not with groups. Okay.
Group date.
Group date.
And this is the first time trying alcohol. It's like, okay, or she has, but it's not her preference. So she's like, okay, I guess I'll try. Glug, glug. She's trying. She would have gotten like the lightest ale possible that would have been like not that strong but still taste strong to her, and but she's like slow sips.
What do I
of
do
them,
with
like,
this information? What do you mean?
So Callie, what's your plan now? You've got the book. Are you planning to stick around for a bit, or?
I mean, I came to find my book and to find more items. I mean, obviously, I'm prolonging my stay with being around you guys, but I also don't want to drag you down. So, I mean, I guess a little while, and then I head back over to Helvetia.
Not entertained.
Well, however long you stay, or however long you're gone for, you always have friends when you visit us. Always have. Can't guarantee it'll be a comfy home, but there might be a spot on the floor where we can offer up for you, or at least give you some fun anytime you're in town.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll.
I'm gonna be so real. When it's used sparingly, yes, it's a little funny. But people keep using it. And it's starting to get a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Stumble upon my kingdom and find my shop. The Soul Wanderer. Maybe. It's a little ways, but if it happens, then I wouldn't mind.
Soul Wanderer.
Yes.
You mentioned something about that earlier. You followed the Wanderer?
Yeah.
The Fallen, yes. He's the deity of the sky above and stars and all that. So,
Ah.
hence kind of, and then points the star freckles on her face. Adorable. Aw, thank you.
Pig.
Appreciate it.
New verb.
New verb.
New verb just dropped.
So, yeah, guess that's my plan. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been on an adventure, but my shop, I guess, needs tending. Otherwise, who knows what people could accidentally go in and try different potions, and that would be a whole big mess. Oh no.
Oh, what? People just trying random potions.
Worm.
Terribly irresponsible.
Yes, especially with the emotions that they would feel afterwards would be very confusing, but at least they would only last for 10 minutes.
Ruby's
Yeah.
lab saying something?
Can I pass Worm one of the little potions?
Oh my god, yes!
Sure.
Yes.
And for this one only lasts a minute. This one would only last a minute. for-
Still.
Again, I leave it up to the DM of how they want to do it, but I think for the mini ones it would be like a minute at least.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You slide on over to Worm.
Callie's a little distracted with her talking
That's
to him.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Worm, no!
Oh,
No,
no.
oh no.
It doesn't affect him at all. What am I rolling?
You have to roll a d20.
D20. That is a 17.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Scared every time you laugh.
so my players have told me all the time that means I'm doing my job right as a DM. So the little bottle that Worm gets is dark purple with silver and like purple speckles all around him. Tonk, tonk. And you just kind of see Worm go with a big smile on his face. The player feels immense confidence that all they do and all their decisions are right. Others have disadvantage on persuasion and deception checks against the player.
Hell
Worm
yeah.
has disadvantage on perception and investigation checks for the next minute because it's a mini potion. Worm has drunk pride. They are drunk on
He
pride
just-
right now.
Fuck yeah.
You feel Worm just slop off your back spree and waddle over to Curran, climb up, and then just sit proudly on top of her head.
You're past the book.
I know, but still. Betrayal.
Ah.
Doesn't make it feel so bad right now.
Worm just goes
I
like,
imagine
oh goodness, wait, hold on.
So Worm feels no
in a
change.
little corner somewhere. We just like tuck them up and like cozy them up.
Oh, I
and he's just,
imagine
like,
Scree at the table, just head down,
Head down.
arms out.
Oh.
Would I be able to smell or perceive or notice that Worm has taken a potion?
I mean, do you recognize
It
your
depends how
handiwork?
sneakily did you do it, Lab.
Yeah, how sneakily did you do it?
It was kind of like
Just decide.
sneak, grab one, slide, wink to Worm.
Yeah,
I'd say with your passive, it's a good passive.
yeah. I just
It
look
wasn't
up.
like overly
Yeah,
stealthy,
no,
but
figured.
like I wasn't being.
Mhm. Just Callie looks up and is like, oh, cute. Wait.
Wow.
Recognizes the look in his eyes.
Oh, look at him.
At least it's that one and not something else, thank God.
You see
Real.
him turn and jump off Kerr's head and just start plodding across the table.
Oh, no,
Leaps,
this-
kind of flutters his wings a little bit and lands on the other table where two other folk are sitting, one
no.
like taller hair
Oh,
and one
no.
bird folk, and they look at him and he just grabs the like small little curled up pill bug in front of him and just turns and leaps back to the table and walks back with it in his mouth, just smiling, kind of
Oh,
disgusted back and forth.
Kerr, that means over.
Sorry.
We'll cover that for you. Sorry
Yes,
about
we
that.
got it, so sorry. Just they're hungry, they're very hungry. I know Scree's your master, but please come back here, please. Trying to persuade it, though I have disadvantage.
It's a roll with disadvantage. You see the two figures as they turn their half cloaks, their shoulder cloaks of the vigils kind of flash. And they just kind of shake their head and laugh and go back.
That's a 9 in persuasion. I have a
Oh,
3, but
God.
I have a +6.
Worm just confidently walks past you and sits on top of the sleeping Scree and starts eating.
Oh, well, at least it's that one.
This
and
is
wasn't any of
fantastic.
The other ones. That would have been bad. That would have been very, very bad.
You definitely seem to delight in the effects of your potions, though.
What was that you
chaos.
said?
You seem to
What-
delight in the chaos that your potions bring into any situation.
I-
Otherwise, you wouldn't make them.
No, there's some truth in that curve. I mean, I wouldn't do anything that is completely harmful at all, because, like, I pass. But, I mean, there's many different emotions. You're not just black and white. You're a colorful array of feeling. So,
True.
Yeah. and one must be very prideful with what he's done, right? Yes.
I love him. I love him.
Always seems to be a laugh one way or another, depending on the potion. What about Lav? Is she black and white? Game junkies!
Well, she's got gray on her as well. She's a raccoon.
Yeah! She's a raccoon! Yeah! And your outfit's colorful too. You're more than just one color. It says the all black cat with the all black dress and everything with just a little bit of pink and white and black freckles on her face. Oh, so cute.
There's at least 7. There's many shades of gray as there are dances.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
But yeah, we're just did like so sorry, then just like
What a great, okay, to people who didn't catch that callback, there's at least 7 different shades of gray as there are dances. Most people won't realize, I don't even know if Ruby caught it, but back in session like 2, maybe session 3, there's a moment where we're sitting around the campfire where Duke talked about how he's, practiced and studied in a lot of different forms of dances, and Scree was like, so like more than 7? And he was like, yes, Scree, more than 7. So that was clever.
just like worm took the food. Just that's happened and all that, so yeah. So fast.
So cute.
So Kerr definitely, like, as like chatting and chit-chatting goes on, like gets a little bit more like comfy, cozy, like touchy with you too. And so at some point he like goes to like brush if you have like any like fur or like hair in front of you.
Yeah,
so,
I'm Bob, yeah.
brushes it off to the side and like with his like claws just kind of like gently touching your freckles. Like, these are really beautiful. How did you get this?
Again, I gotta roll con save because of all the touch. I have to.
I love that in the context of everything that's happening right now, and as time is going by, Duke is fed this information, given this bit of thing from Caliodora that's like, hey, so this is a thing you need to watch out for and be cautious about, and he's just like, oh shit. And as time goes on, like, he's still thinking about that, and I can just imagine in the background of this scene while all of this is happening, Duke has not registered any of what's happening because he's just staring down at the table, like, drinking slowly.
The moves.
The moves.
Well, that's a 10 plus a 6, so that's 16. But there's a little bit of that. He's like, oh, well, when I made my pact with my deity, they just kind of appeared, and I didn't always have them. I'm actually kind of glad because
Completely
I'm
dissociating.
not great markings from before, but I guess that's my symbol of my pact. I guess. No.
There's the charisma. There it is.
Charisma.
You know what? That one's the first time I think we've done that one. Cause
It
it's
is.
Scree that's got the riz.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma.
But yeah, I'm glad you like them. I'm guessing that's why you're touching them.
She's so clueless. It's great.
So with Scree passed out, Lavender fiddling with her new toy, and Kerr and Callie getting to know each other.
That's the most nice fade black way to say it.
Yes.
The night continues on, and I'm sure Scree wakes up here and there or is just passed out the whole time, but you eventually leave the pocket watch. Say your goodbyes to Callie as she sets off to return
Please don't
home into his
cry.
shop.
I give everyone a hug.
I would like to have a parting word with
Oh
Callie,
yeah, of course. Please do. If anyone has anything else they want to do,
Just like a
please feel free to do
final-
so.
Probably just like
Yeah.
after a hug, just like, hey Callie. I know that you're not super comfortable with what you were gifted. What you have and what you learned to use and grew up with, it's from what I could tell and what you seem to be afraid of, is destructive. As is a sword. And Screw kind of bring out their sword. This is made for destruction. It is not good or evil. You are not good or evil. You have to choose that. In which way you use it, and kind of like resheath the sword. And kind of grab Callie's face.
Oh.
So like slightly less squishy hands than before.
Yeah.
Slightly less squishy hands than before.
From what I've seen, we didn't really get to see you much with your book. Just you as Pat, you. And I'm so proud of you. With how much good you can do
Scree is
on
the
your own,
best.
with
Are you
your-
kidding me?
Oh.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay, Scree. Just kind of pulls you in for a tighter hug. It's like,
So cute.
you. Oh man. You have such hope in people. That is something you need to hold on to, and you are very wise beyond your years.
100%.
I feel very gross and stinky. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Real.
It's okay, you go take a shower, Scree.
Bye,
Maybe
Callie.
next time. And then turns to Lavender.
Still like fiddling with the rod.
Do you push the button?
While not pointing at anybody.
Well, the rune carved handle and the rod I'm kind of like messing with.
Oh, okay.
Both
Just
right
playing
now.
with them. Not. Oh god. It's so good not dying today. No, the thing, self-destruct button.
I mean,
Sorry, you
you would have to go yet.
What?
I'm
What
not-
do you think?
100%.
Well, no, it is nice, but Lav, it's not necessarily a goodbye. It's a see you later. Okay?
What a classic line.
Well, if you ever are of need of me, just wish upon the stars.
How cute is that? What?
Maybe he might hear and pass the message along.
Bruh.
Here, do you need a hug? And we'll reach out our hands for a hug. Come on,
Honestly, like,
come on.
goes
Oh,
for the hug.
it's okay. It's okay.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Yes, you're very brave. You're very brave. You're very strong. And you got my book back, so you have my eternal thanks for that, so thank you. Yes, and Worm, you helped too. And poop on Worm's nose. Even Jeremiah. And chat with Worm. And then just like
They
boop,
both
noses
shed a
together.
They
single
both boop.
tear.
They both boop.
Single tear.
It was really deep. I wish any of us could understand what they're saying.
Real.
Yeah, yeah.
It's beyond words. That's
It's
why it's so
beyond words,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's true. It's true.
It's very weird. And then, yeah, give Lav the hug. Then go to Duke and have their exchange. And
Mhm.
you've got this, Alpine Shadow.
And weirdly enough,
Not the whole chorus of Alpine Shadow. I don't think we've ever done it in such symmetry before.
as you say, you've got this. You see Duke's vision kind of grow dark for a second, as if remembering something. And then, like, brightens up once you say Alpine Shadow. And, like, you see the charisma mask come back on.
I didn't even
and
think
it,
about that.
shoves you a little bit.
Zatara! Zatara! When I get you, Zatara!
Just nods, and then we'll turn to Kerr. And
God.
Jagger will
Ah! I'm fine.
You know, it's pretty late at night, and
My
these things
God.
can be quite dangerous with the truffle snufflers. Would you like someone to walk you home?
Ayo.
Um,
I know what the
Yeah.
outcome of this is, but
I mean, my true home is far, far away, but
Kerr
To
just
your
leaves the
shop.
campaign.
I guess
Kurt just leaves.
imagine.
Curly.
I
Wouldn't be the first time.
guess.
Returns 3 weeks later. Wow, guys, that was a long walk.
But I mean, to get to the place where I need to do my transportation, I guess I don't mind the company if you're okay with that.
Whatever you'd like, Starlight.
Roll a con at disadvantage.
Oh, let me actually just throw my charisma on top of that, actually.
That's a nat one.
Oh no. Kelly just poofs.
Just immediately.
She dies on
Um,
the spot.
Oh no.
My charisma was a 16 plus 2, so...
No, that's a nat one. So I think she kind of like her legs get a little weak when you call her Starlet, and probably falls a little forward into your arms.
Swoon.
Oh god. Jeez, and that was all without a potion. Oh god, fuck. Didn't mean to say that.
Downstairs
Oh, no.
potions.
Short constitution potions just to give
that what
yourself
George had?
advantage.
Sure, Kerr. Yes. I'd like that. Again, blush, 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 blush.
Kurt to the rest of the group. Don't wait up for me.
Oh my god!
Lavender will then like kind of piggyback
Oh my god.
Spree
Jake,
in Kerr's place.
game junkies is like.
So as Kerr guides Kelly back to wherever they have been residing in their time in Umloa, one last hey what's that was redeemed as everyone disperses and starts heading back, I'm guessing to the Hypersvision, to hunker down, and as you do, oh wait, I have to roll.
Oh, no, it's good now. Yeah, there's a hey, what's that redeemed?
A
Ooh.
volcano
Erupts.
erupts out of the earth.
God.
Okay. Um. Okay, so it's a natural 20.
What does that mean?
And so
Hold on.
I need
We're gonna put this on normal speed for
you roll a d4.
for the rest of
Volcano,
this.
The world explodes. That's what happens when
I'll
you get
just
a
have to be
tsunami,
moment.
right?
La, 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 la.
Or so Lav. As you are sitting in bed and kind of like trying to tone down for the night, still fiddling with the handle and the goldenrod handle like device, and then the wooden carved handle. You kind of like are laying with your head laying in bed, and you hold up the rod to just kind of like look at it from a different perspective, and a natural 20 stroke of genius comes across you as you look at it and then kind of close your eyes and then open them, and for a second you're back in your bedroom in the hollow, and above your bed in the hollow there is the carving of Aspen and Lav's insignia of the aspen leaf with the two arcing lavender fronds coming up from behind it. And you open your eyes and see that, and then close your eyes and open again, and you see the bottom of a leaf with two points sticking out the bottom as the bottom half of the rod you're holding. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
What? Wait, what?
Thank you so much for joining us, Chelsea.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Everybody's
Just
so
Brain.
blowing
Brain.
Lav's brain.
That was such a great session.
That was so
That
good.
was such
That
a
was
good
so good.
session.
That was a great
so
session.
good.
I guess just quick final notes. Follow all of the cool people for all the cool stuff. Go to there. You see the names on the thing. Go to them. This episode will be live on our Of Life in Moss or Life Beyond of Life in Moss YouTube channel, so you can double check
Where I'm
the
watching
names
it.
and spelling. I'll put them in a description somewhere as well. Follow all the cool peoples, and we stream every other we stream Of Like in a Moss every other Saturday Sunday.
Correction. We tried to stream every other Sunday. That's not always how it works out.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks,
We'll
probably.
see you in 2 weeks. Keep an eye on all of our socials to see if that
Yes.
changes. We will definitely post it on the Of Lycan and Moss
And then-
page, regardless.
We
And
do our
then
best.
Keep an eye out for all of our other notifications to check out when to hang out. If you liked the stream and want to join the community and join the conspiracy board, which we literally have a conspiracy board
The Discord conspiracy
Which is
board probably
wild.
my favorite thing.
with
It's great.
with red lines and strings and post-it notes and everything. Come join the Discord. I don't have. I should post that in the chat.
I got it. Give me a
Um,
sec.
Perfect. Ruby will be amazing and post it in the chat for you all to join there. And I think that's it. Once again, thank you so much, Kelsey, for joining us. You've been absolutely amazing. This has been so fun.
Chelsea's great.
So fun.
So
I'm gonna
awesome.
miss this so much.
Well,
It's not goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for
No,
now.
but
See you later. Yeah, I
Goodbye for
know.
now.
I know. I know.
I'm gonna be wishing on a star.
and I mean, hey,
He's so cute.
It's too cute.
I'm sure there will be plenty of other times when Callie will wander back around.
Probably.
For sure.
I mean,
Following
hey,
the
Kerr is
Astro
walking
lines.
Callie home
That's
in
true.
a sense. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Just walking
Okay.
Callie
Very
home.
casually, just walking her home. Yes.
No, my heart can't take
And-
this.
And as always, everyone, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, hug the ones you love, take whatever time you need to do whatever you gotta, and most importantly, out of everything, go touch some moss. Bye. Bye.
There were some pretty great play on
Listen,
words
You want to skip?
that happened. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they just totally just cuddling and some cocoa. That's definitely based on Kerr's track record. That's definitely all that happened. For sure. Okay, what is this? Cuddling and coke. Okay, you know what? Because I'm already streaming, we're gonna do this here. For those of you who have not seen session 16, this is the note that was found. Let me just... Yes, Chelsea. We're doing this live on stream. That's true. Actually, you're right.
As you are derobing and just kind of like beelining in to singe off the rage with the hot shower, you notice something small and pink fall out of your pocket and onto the floor.
Goes to investigate it.
As you pick it up, you see, and I'm going to send it to you in Discord. You
Not the music!
see-
Okay.
Discord.
There it is. I was like, where's my message with just you? There we go.
Yeah. We have so many group chats, so it's real hard to make sure they
You see-
see secrets.
A pink piece of paper folded into the shape of the heart, sealed with what looks to be an embroidered kind of washi tape, keeping it closed. The heart itself seems to be speckled with stars and planets and kind of swirls like the cosmos.
Y'all, this is so fucking cute. Anyways, picks it up and kind of like looks at it front and back, and then like very delicately like, does it look like it unfolds or is it just like a heart by itself?
It does indeed look like it unfolds.
Okay, like very delicately like cuts part of it to like unfold it.
Alright. As you unfold it, it opens to reveal a language that you have never seen before.
I have no idea where the music is from.
And let me scroll through my notes one sec.
Let's scroll through my spells real fast. This is the one bard character where I don't have comprehend languages as like an on-site spell. because
Real.
I am built different. Oh no. I know that's the Scorpio sign, so I know what that is. I don't know what any of this means.
As you make an investigation check for me.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do an investigation check. We're gonna use our of like an Amos dice. That's my invest.
The reason there's such a lack of spells is because we're both multi-classes.
Investigation is a +5, so please be good. That was 12. 12 plus 5, 17.
17.
17.
So, as you look and kind of turn the pages over in your hand, a familiar scent wafts into your nose. And you notice at the bottom this.
More. Ah, a code. Ah, a code.
You feel as the steam starts kind of enveloping around. The anger subsides a little bit. And it's almost as if the aroma of the note itself brings a level of calm.
How cute is that?
And even though you don't know what it says quite yet, you look forward to finding out.
That's
Which
cute as hell.
I will give you the option. If you wish to decode it yourself, you may.
I do want to read that. I do want to decode
Okay.
it myself. Okay, but like
Okay.
Kerr just like stands there like looking at it for a moment and like just front and back. Just like touches it to his lips and then sets it down to go shower. And I'm going to decode it for a couple of minutes so that other people can be doing stuff. So he'll like be showering and doing things for like another 5 minutes. Rejoin probably the party at that point. After.
Okay. All right. So you shower and head back to the room to slowly decode the note you found.
Is it hard
As-
just letting you know you muted the music yourself, so I can't unmute it?
Right. Well, there was music there for everyone. Apologies. It was very tone setting.
How adorable was the music?
Um,
just give us a on a scale of 1 to 10. Very adorable, or
It was adorable. I mean, it was our classic like something intimate is happening music.
Aww.
And
You can add that.
I love it. It's so cute. Okay, I think I have... Did I set this up? I did set this up! Look at me go. I'm so professional. That's fucking wild. What? Listen, the thing that Callie told Duke... What? That's definitely gonna change, some of what Duke does in the near future. His mindset. I wish I knew this before last session. Or even the session before. Like, I wish that I had known that this was a thing. I just didn't have time to follow through on finishing watching it. Oh god. This is gonna change shit. This changes things. Dude. What? What? My hell. Yeah! But the thing is, also, there was a list of secrets that I had in my head for when Duke finally got to tell one, and there was a possibility that if I had known that, that would have been the secret to give. Maybe. I don't know. God. I haven't slighted death. It's been my party members' faults. God. This gives me so much to think about. Oh boy. Hell. Actually, fun little backstory to secrets. I wanted something that was similar to Critical Role's, the game that Ashton introduced, which is called What the Fuck Is Up With That? But I didn't want it to be that, so I called it Secrets, but it's essentially the same concept. It is the same game, just a different title. The gods in your world to figure out why it's happening. Death is one of my favorite NPCs. Real. Terrifying, but such a fun NPC. Just gonna blame Kerr for dying. I'm not blaming Kerr. Like, the deaths that have happened have been beyond Duke's control, and every time death has been slighted on behalf of Duke, it has not been on Duke. It's been a different party member. Which, like, there's no blame there. I'm just saying, like, Duke hasn't slighted death. It's been the party. I don't know what to do with this information. That's true. Scree made a deal. Scree traded hand in hand. Kerr just said, fuck you, essentially. I forget that I'm wearing that talisman. Ooh. That's ammo for later. Anyway. I guess you can say Callie is doing her own research to try to figure things out. Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't even... This... Oh boy. This changes some things that Duke will be looking into, that's for sure. Good, because Duke is gonna start doing some looking. Oh boy. And also, the reason there's not a ton of spells in the two bards of the group, at least on Duke's end, is because I feel like it's too quiet. Hold, please. I feel like part of the reason that we don't have as many spells is because all of the spells that Duke uses as a bard is not meant to be anything but enhancing of a performance. Like, that's it. So it's this interesting balance. How high do I need to make this music so you guys can hear it? But yeah. Interesting. If Duke and Callie meet up again, we might need to do some research, meet up, hang out, so we can use our brains. True. True. Yeah, I had to turn up the desktop audio and then up on Spotify because I have 2 different meters I can control it on. That's... oh boy. Interesting. Definitely plotting, for sure. The funny thing is, Duke wasn't even originally, like, that wasn't something I thought would be part of his character. Like, I was definitely gonna make him more of the reconnaissance in talking to people and making connections that way, which I haven't gotten to use at all. That's what he's built for. But started tapping into, oh, well, you know, there's libraries around, and, like, he had to do a lot of studying when he went to school. Definitely a little bit of me coming through. But, like, he did studying when he was in school, he had to do some practical training, things like that, whatever. So, like, there is definitely that bit of a researcher side of him, because, as I've mentioned in-game before, the circus would use, like, old legends and lullabies and things of that nature to work and rewrite into acts, into story pieces. So, like, it makes sense that he would be good at researching things that are a bit obscure. But yeah. Recon of talking to death. I haven't gotten to. Everyone else has. I haven't gotten to. Boy. Now I've just got Scree's one-shot to watch, which I'm not doing today. My back hurts. But you can most certainly try. Listen. Not at this level. No. I don't plan on dying anytime soon. I have been thinking, though, because Duke has died so frequently, me as a player, in case he does, like, perma-die, I have been curating a backup character. We'll see how far it gets, but I've been curating one. The rest of the series just finished episode 8 now, when you all get cursed. And then Scree and Kerr's one-shot. Real. Just pulled a Deadpool and romance death. I have been thinking about a backup character. It's not very far into development, but I have been brainstorming. I don't know where exactly I would go. Like, I have a concept. I don't have a race. I don't have a class. I just have kind of a little bit of a concept. Because who knows? Duke has been too close to death that I have to. I've heard good things about Scree's one-shot, and Els told me some info about Kerr's one-shot to be aware of, so I'm excited to watch those when I have time. Kerr's one-shot is so much fun, actually. It was... Kerr's definitely hurt the most, for sure. We got to see a peek behind the curtain of a lot of the hurt that Kerr deals with in current campaign time. But also, having to play one of the assholes that hurt Kerr is also really fun. Which is twisted to say, but, like, it was fun. My community goal is a commentary stream for the Of Like It and Moss, and I'll probably do Scree's one-shot. Fun! Fun. Have we thought about... Did I say my Kerr? I don't know. Anyway. Do you have any other concepts for one-shots we could run? Because I know we've done one for each of our players. Oh. When? Hold on. Your reaction to the commentary of Scree's one-shot instead of reacting to the one-shot itself. Honestly, that would probably be more entertaining, actually. Because when I'm just watching, like, the normal sessions, I tend to zone out into what's happening instead of commentating on it. Playing on the idea of a worm one-shot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think it could also be cool, just throwing this out there, an idea that I just had. It's very loud on my end. Okay. The idea of, like, the current timeline, just a different location, and it's a little one-sided on me, like, it's not one-sided. What's the word? I don't remember what the word is, but, like, taking some of the groups that are attributed to each of our characters and doing a side-by-side at current time. So you could do a Jet or Aspen one-shot, or you could travel back to the circus and see what's happening in current timeline, like at the circus, or with some of the groups in the Knittingham family. You could also do the siblings of Kerr to see what's happening in the menagerie. I have to catch up on chat. I want to write or play Cobble one shot? Hell yeah. Get some death lore, that could be fun. In the past one-shots. Like, historic stuff, kind of like the Calamity. So, like, old wars and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That would be so much fun, actually. Because what are the bits of lore that I remember? I don't write notes for Duke, which is kind of bad because I don't have the best of memory, but it's also kind of good because neither does Duke, and he doesn't write shit down. There's the struggle between, I mean, a lot of the countries, leading powers. Because there's the Velvet Clasp, that's a power struggle that's been happening for ages. But also, more recently, that we learned last session, is that there was a power struggle before the menagerie became the democracy thing that they are, like when people took over that area, that, like, nobody in history has talked about, like, who it was. We could go back to the original time, yes, anyway, of the Briar Queen. Like, the first struggle that there was. I know I need to watch the Scree one-shot. I'm aware. I don't have time today. So many ideas. So many ideas. Nectar used to be part of an art adventuring party. That's right, yep. Listen, the Briar Queen one-shot would be so much fun. I'm just saying. Yeah, because we normally play the one-shots when there's one person that we know is going to be gone for something. It'd be nice just to have them in your back pocket in case we needed them. I am gone from my phone for a little bit of time, and everything is everywhere. Buddy. We could also potentially take turns DMing for one-shots. Whether in the world or outside of the world. It's potential. Because, like, I have an idea of what like the circus troupe is doing in current time after the massacre. But like, I don't know. I think it could be fun. Guessing everyone will slow down a bit. True. I've actually DM'd one-shots before. There's 2 of them, I think. Yeah, I want to play the paper game. She keeps talking about it and we haven't got to play it. Let's see. Let me just... We're gonna switch back over to this. Is this the right one? I think. Hold please. Figuring out. Okay. We could have a special guest DM. That could be fun as hell. Honey Heist before? No, but that would be so much fun. Okay. Oh, it's in my... It's over here. Let's see here. Are the one-shots in here? I think they are. Okay, so this is the first one I ran. That's very loud. So, 2B Dice Adventures, Dimensional Dial One-Shot Wednesdays, Episode 2, Post-Apocalypse Tragedy. That is the one that Ruby and Zatara guested in. It was great. And then the other one is Tales of Varden, I think? I think it is. I don't remember. Ah ha 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 ha. Tales of Varden, an Archface lesson. So there was a series of times where we couldn't. This one is better on the internet. I didn't have as bad of internet problems on this one. The other one, such bad internet problems. It was chaos. But this one actually has some lore to one of my OCs who you'll see on TikTok. That's a thing. So yeah, those are 2 that I have DM'd. If you would like to go... Yeah. Listen, okay, I had to be in character for that one. Like, it's a mystery masquerade. Kind of. That's where it starts. So I had to play the part. Yeah. I need to, like, add those to my link tree or something. Okay, I need to catch up on chat here. Okay. Have you guys played Honey Heist before? No, we haven't. I would love to, because I've watched Critical Role play it. Listen, Honey Heist would be so much fun. The worm one-shot as Honey Heist? Oh my god. Imagine? Very Sprinkle from Critical Role, 100%. I did DM the one-shot that killed you. I assigned you the character I knew that was gonna die beforehand. I was prepared to emotionally traumatize you. A one-shot with Honey Heist mechanics would be fun. Pretty simple mechanics, but in Honey Heist you all play bears. I know that much. Or badgers. I have seen that. Would be eggs instead. Send me info for Worm's backstory and I can start crafting something up. We only know a little bit about Worm's backstory, actually. Just from where we found him. I need to stop clicking on the... I'm gonna drag you over here so that I'm not clicking on the wrong things. But yeah. if you want to see other places where I play D&D every so often, or have played D&D in the past, 2B Dice Adventures, you can check that channel out. We're missing a lot of episodes, but that's because we didn't start our YouTube until way later, so we don't have a ton of original stuff, but the campaign of The Dimensional Dial of Dr. Diago is the one that I play. And I play the adorable little munchkin that is Petrichor and Riley, because I play 2 characters in one body. That's a fun mechanic. The little bean. There's also a TikTok page that's just for Petrichor and Riley that you guys... I think it's called Petrichor Riley. I don't know. I don't actually have the login for that one anymore either. I need to figure it out because... Good soup. And so I can back up those videos because TikTok is disappearing in like a month. I don't think it'd necessarily be a backstory kind of thing, more of an escapade. Because this backstory is rough. Real. It's an egg heist, excuse me. To be fair, we kind of forgot that Worm likes eggs, because he kept trying to eat the eggs that we were collecting for Estrella. But yeah. Okay, while I'm here, what are things that people here would like to see me react to? Because I'm putting together a list. I'm compiling shit. No duh, that's the first thing on the list. All of the Astara dice are gone? Just making sure. Yes. Okay. Flynn, I've actually gotten to play in a Vampire the Masquerade one-shot, which was not streamed. It was one that we just played in Discord with the group that I was originally playing with. I need to build more of his character, because I don't have a ton. But he's a fun concept. Flynn is kind of fucked, but Flynn is actually the easiest character for me to cosplay, outside of the fact that I can't wear the contacts for that character anymore, because it's literally just a shirt that I have and make sure that my hair is very messy. React to our very first episode knowing everything I know now. Okay. I mean, like, absolutely. Go for it. I don't care. Duet all you want. It's literally in my profile. Duet's open to all. Go for it. Bye. Okay. Are there any animes that you guys want me to watch? Is that a thing? Real. Because I only have one in the anime list so far, which is I Parry Everything. I am almost all the way up to date on Dandadan, which I know is a newer one. My hero. Oh, now Baruch decides to join? Hi. Academia. But you love Fruits Basket. I've heard about Fruits Basket. I've had that one recommended to me before. Okay, Delicious in Dungeon. I've had you in the background. Did you miss something? I don't know. Did you? One Piece is so long, though. I've already... Listen, my boyfriend is a huge One Piece person, and has been like, One Piece? I'm like, no. Unless they find a way to shorten that down, no. No, you just didn't comment on anything. That's all it was. Like, I saw some comments, like, before I, like, officially streamed, but... I'll just wait for something shorter. I know about One Piece, because that's how my boyfriend's watching it, but I'm like, it's too much. It's too much for me. I already had to do a massive catch-up for Critical Role, which I'm already behind on, but it's fine. Make it much better. Fair. Fair. I still need to finish Spy X Family. That one I got started on. I think I'm like 6, 7, maybe even at 8 episodes in on that one. I haven't watched Arcane either. So many people get like riot over that. What is this reflecting off of? Oh, it's reflecting off the side of the TV. Got it. Ranking of Kings. Good to know. Also, I know if Like an Amos is partially inspired by Over the Garden Wall, and I haven't seen it. Stars a mute character? Interesting. It's not actually interesting. People have mentioned Over the Garden Wall a couple of times in conjunction to our game. I've never seen it. Red Wall. I don't know what that is either. I actually have access to Hollow Knight and I've never played it. I'm gonna be honest. It's a whole book series and an animated series. Interesting. What I would love to do, now that I'm thinking about potential backstory stuff, I'd love to get to see glimpses into, like, our characters as kids. Like, early childhood. I think that could be fun. You should do a vote on TikTok or Instagram. I'll probably do it on Instagram, because I need to be more active there. I think the next reaction stream I do will be the Scree one-shot, but after that, I think I'll put it up to a vote on a list of things that I decide. And people can vote on what they would like to see me react to. Later this week, I think I have a pretty open schedule this week, actually. So I think I want to say either Friday or Saturday, depending on how stuff goes. I'll probably do a gaming stream. I don't know what, but I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll talk to Quinn, because we keep meaning to get into 2D Top D. and we haven't been able to yet. But anyways, thank all of you for joining for the ride that was this. What the fuck? What? Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day. Go get food. Go get water. Keep yourselves hydrated. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time.